Hey everyone!
Hey guys, happy beginning of the week.
How you guys doing? We're happy to be back with Spyro!
Day 11 already?
It is, it's day 11
Hard
already.
to believe.
I know, it's crazy. And we're getting close to the end. In fact, I'm hoping we can knock this out within the next 2 streams.
I could see that happening, although the last 2 levels took us a considerable amount of time. And you have to consider, as we go into the next world, it's probably going to take
get harder.
even longer.
Well, you know what? If we have to go into our time with Kingdom Hearts 3, that's fine. You're just going to be down here more often than you have been.
Yep. Also, Foxy. Foxy, that GIF that you posted earlier.
Yeah. Oh, that's so perfect.
Amazing. Well, less of a GIF, more of a kind of a vine.
The video there. That was
yes,
if you didn't
accurate.
see it, look at what Foxfire posted in the general chat. But yeah, we are definitely gearing up for Kingdom Hearts 3. It is 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I don't know if you guys remember what we did when Spyro and Pokemon released. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my window as I talk. That's why I'm not looking at you guys. But we're going to be doing the same thing Kingdom Hearts. It's going to be a week-long stream from Tuesday. We're going to take Monday off because...
Week-long stream. We need one day.
So, from Tuesday until Saturday that week, it's all Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, I'm excited.
I'm way excited.
All the Kingdom Hearts.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be great.
Another thing that's happening is we're going back into Zelda a little bit. So, Thursday night this week, and then Wednesday night next week, I believe it'll probably be Wednesday, we're going to be back into Zelda. After that, we're going to take another break because we'll be in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yep.
And then we'll be back to Zelda after we finish Spyro. But yeah, you know what? I felt like we needed to... I felt like we'd done quite a bit in Smash Brothers, and it was time to get back to Breath of the Wild. So, and I think a lot of you guys agreed with me on that one. Yep. So we're doing that again. We're going back to that. It's been a long time. I've left Link there looking for that last Divine Beast.
He's got a huge world to explore in the meantime, though.
I know.
Everything that you can do. I haven't even gone after a Divine Beast yet. I've just been going through the world enjoying it. Sunny says, I'll be playing all day when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. It's going to kill me to wait until streaming time.
Yeah.
Absolutely kill me.
You've waited a decade. What's one more, 12 hours or so?
You could say that every single day that passes, technically, until it's been another decade, honestly.
Okay. First of all, my voice. I've got a teeny tiny bit of a cold. So if I'm not as loud tonight, that's why. Or if I'm clearing my throat constantly, that's why. Secondly, who do we have here tonight? We have Kai-goers.
We have people. We have lots of people.
Creepy, good to see you. Falafel. Cess. Good to see you, Cess.
Oh, I missed Cess. Hey, Cess.
Robin, good to see you. Foxfire. And that's all that I'm seeing right now, except for, I got to get down to the bottom of the list.
Creepy. I don't know.
Spyro Yota. Because you got to get the T and the D in there.
No, just Spyro. Just Spyro.
Oh, and the underscore. So Spyro. That's how you underscore.
Okay.
So that's his name, Spyro Yota. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here with us.
Welcome to the stream. Jan, how's Kokiri doing?
Jan, yeah, good to see you.
So yes, good to have you here.
What have you been up to?
Sunny? Yay, Sunny. Sunny says, so what you're saying is don't tease you as I'm going through levels. Oh. I'll let you tease me. I won't extend that privilege to many people. But you're welcome to tease me.
Okay. So we need to get back into Spyro.
Yes.
And whose turn is it? I'm not even sure.
I think it's mine, because didn't I do a level that took forever and then you did the same thing? I can't recall.
I meant YOTD for You're the Dragon, just a typo. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to call you Spyro.
Yep,
So
Spyro's
happy to have you here. Now, are you somebody that I know, or are you someone new? Because we've had a few people change their names. Who did Spyro change his name to?
Simpsons.
Simpsons, that's right.
Didn't you do a ice level? Didn't we finish it off?
Yeah, we finished off, and I believe it's your turn then.
So
actually, I think we're going to the.
No, we still have one more level to do.
Oh, we still have one more level to
least.
do. Okay, so let's get on to. As you can see, we are 34% through.
Am I on
this game?
As far as the headset's concerned?
You should be.
I am hearing nothing.
Really?
Yep. No sound whatsoever.
Huh. That is most odd. Let me make sure you're plugged in the back.
That'd be appreciated.
Hold on just a minute. You're here too. Just your focus isn't okay. Well, good to see you, Nathan.
Yeah.
Our adventure continues eventually.
Yay!
Okay, so still no sound?
Soundless adventure. Yeah, no sound.
Okay, let me go look at that real quick.
You do that, I will go take out some bunnies. I wouldn't want to take. Oh wait, I hear sound. I don't know. Just 1 minute there was no sound. Now there is. It's quiet, but I hear something. And that's better than nothing.
Why don't you check your volume on your headset?
Yeah, it's a little better.
Okay.
Okay, yes, 2019 is definitely the year for gaming.
Oh man, this year is going to be amazing. I cannot wait until we get going.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And it all kicks off with Kingdom Hearts 2.
Definitely.
3.
We are not waiting another decade.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts
just went through
3.
this.
I know. Yikes! And away! Which, by the way, that's one of my favorite Looney Tunes clips. Is the Yoicks and Away clip.
You can't go wrong with Looney Tunes.
You know what else you can't go wrong with? Sour Patch Kids. Yoink!
Yeah, I'll pass. Nope. No, thank you.
This is interesting music.
It is. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to go into that water. I wonder if I can go in the lily pad, though. Notice this little creature over here is in distress, and I'm just, like, being curious about the world. Can I go in the lily pad? Nope, I can't.
Yeah, Robin, I've
It's
been there.
painful water. Okay, let's take care of this guy.
Sour Patch Kids scared you.
That was mean. I thought I was a goner. Thanks for saving me.
Yay! Also, yeah, I'm out of jelly beans, guys. I need to get more jelly beans. Hopefully by Thursday, I will have more.
Womp,
And also, I want you guys to notice that we do have company on Wednesday night. So, Thursday will be our next stream, not Wednesday. And that's when we're going back to Hyrule! Fishy? What's the fishy?
Fishy? No, don't fall.
Piranha? They're from the
They're
Amazon.
from the Amazon.
I want to see the piranha.
Broke the sign. I am not getting in there.
I want to see the piranha.
No,
I want to
no,
see the piranha.
No.
Come on.
It might jump out if we wait here long enough. I think it just did a moment ago.
Every time I look back from the screen, something is there.
There's something up there. What was it? Oh, it's you. It's a mosquito.
Here's literally 2 cents.
Hi, sus.
Now eat a bean. Eat IT. Also highly a smile.
I
That
can't.
is an ugly mosquito.
I can't eat a bean if I don't have any.
Lobster? Or no, it's a crawdad, not a lobster. Shame on me.
I love how it's.
He's so happy.
He is happy. Why don't you show him how happy you are? There we go.
I just did.
Strawberry coffee.
Welcome
So
to the
good to
stream.
see you. Dang, it's been so long. How you doing?
Oh, who's Strawberry Coffee? I thought it was someone new.
No. She's Ghosty's artist.
Oh, hey!
Yeah.
Your work is really awesome.
It
I
is.
love it.
I've really enjoyed seeing what you've done on Ghosty's channel.
I echo that.
Spyro, you like this level challenging though, but oh well, it is fun to play. Hey, they speak in haiku. Oh, I didn't notice they speak in haiku.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That is cool. The challenging levels are the best, in my opinion. I love to be challenged, so.
I thought it was the Egyptian level where they spoke in haiku, but I guess I'm wrong. You'll have to pay attention. Nom nom nom. Kind of like the alligators, truth be told. I can't open that one yet.
What is the origin of the haiku, though? Isn't it Oriental in origin?
I believe so. I could be wrong though.
Which I guess that this level does have an Oriental flair to it. Kind of.
Does it?
I don't know. No,
This is a marsh.
It's more marshy. Yeah, you're right.
It's
You're
very
right.
marshy.
I was just looking for a brief moment at the architecture, the architecture. But now that I look at the location broader, yeah, it's definitely more like a boggy marsh.
Yeah, it's very.
Zaji, good to see ya. Help! I'm a toaster strudel.
Sound like you said a poster strudel.
Nope.
I never did like the toaster strudels all that much, but I like Pop-Tarts.
The toaster strudels are pretty good, but the problem is they're messy and they're time-consuming. You know, you gotta put them in the toaster, then you get the icing right. Zaji!
Zaji!
Thank you so much for that sub. That is a 2-month subscription for you. And speaking of sub, you know what? We need to get the new emote up.
I'm sorry, I gotta interrupt you for a minute. This mosquito reminds me of the Joker. And that's
Oh my
just really
gosh, it
strange.
does.
The green hair, the lips, the red nose. It wasn't even wearing purple. Let's find another one.
Robin, I'm right there with you. Robin
These
says,
ears.
Robin says, I don't understand people who eat unfrosted Pop-Tarts.
Oh, yeah, I'm right with you on that one.
I'm right with you.
In fact, when I was younger, like really, really young, and my mother would make me a Pop-Tart, I did not want to eat the edges because it didn't have the icing on it.
I remember that. She would have to cut the edges off.
She'd have to cut the edges
Uh-huh.
off, and if it was a Pop-Tart that didn't have as much icing on it, like it was sparse in some areas,
You wouldn't eat it.
I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that.
This door is jammed shut. Only
You're right,
the power
it is
of
Asian,
gems
Japanese.
Can hope to move it.
And that's why it's actually
They-
typing out.
Yeah, they are doing haikus, so
That is brilliant.
that is brilliant.
Okay, Japanese in
Sure, just
origin.
shut up. No, your haiku poetry stinks.
You've made a wise choice. It will mean more eggs for you and more gems for me. Best
He's
of
trying
all,
so
Spyro,
hard.
I know.
I can stop speaking haiku. What a sweet relief.
I love the way they did money bags in this.
Let's see, Strawberry. Been pretty stressed, but today's been really good. Don't come onto Twitch that much, but I might be now since I'm considering making a Twitch channel. That's cool. You know what? I am all in favor of you making a Twitch channel because it's so much fun. I just will say, the one thing I'll say is don't worry about viewers. Don't worry about the numbers. All you need to focus on is having fun.
Yep.
If you can have fun and don't stop talking. Those are my two pieces of advice. If anyone wants to start streaming on Twitch, have fun and don't stop talking. Because that is what it's all about. If the streamer is not having fun, nobody's having fun.
Yeah. No,
Unless-
I agree completely.
Unless the whole point of the stream is to torment the streamer. Then everybody's having fun except the streamer.
Take this darn egg.
Thelonious.
Felonious!
Interesting name.
Yeah, okay, I agree with Seth. You should do art streams. You really should. I've been trying to get Lee to do more art streams. Or
Art stream would be fun.
to do
I
art
actually
streams,
have a little
period.
more time to do something like that.
Yeah.
I've thought about doing a plush stream at some point, but it's
There is a secret in here.
it's hard to determine whether or not people want to watch something like that. It would depend on the project and where I would be with the project
Right.
and how long it would take to get it done.
I can understand that.
Also, this is random, but I'm really digging the warm lighting versus the cool purple glow right here. Just the color scheme.
That is cool. Sonic Adventure was on sale and I missed it. I'll have to get it next time. I don't have much time for extra games right now, though.
Yeah.
So
No, we have so many games on our playlist right now. It's nuts.
okay, strawberry coffee. That's kind of the way I do things when it comes to a
That's
meal.
the way I do things now.
When it comes to a meal or anything like that, I always save the best part for last, except for pizza, because you always have to eat the crust last in pizza because it's messy otherwise.
Yep.
We have the bombs here. We must destroy the egg cage. But we just
bombs.
go. Kangaroo can help.
Spyro.
For us. We'll
To speak in haiku, a challenge I might just take if I'm only...
bombing time. Here I come, my little egg.
I messed it up already. If I only can. There we go. I was going to say if I'm only able, but that's 6. If I only can. There we go.
It's a 575, right?
Yeah, 575.
Ow! I went boom again. Big rocks can be kicked. Yes, it's
Okay, why do you keep running into the rocks?
You tried doing art stream, but you suck at everything, so... Look, it's not just about your art, it's about your personality. I am far from the best gamer, but I come here to have fun, not to be a good gamer.
Ow! I went boom again. Big rocks can be kicked, they say. Mushrooms
Stop being boomed.
must be stomped.
Mushrooms must be stomped, Leah.
Yeah, I got it. I don't think this one posed a problem, but... No. There we go. He's gonna blow up this time, but... Nope, I got it. Awesome.
What do you mean not the supply is creepy?
Where's he at?
I should do an art stream
no,
sometime.
No, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, crud. He tricked me. This reminds me of The Alchemist.
Yes.
So what are you trying to do here?
He's got bombs and he keeps running into things that blow him up.
Oh. Why can't he see?
I don't know. You think he would know better?
This is like The Alchemist all over again.
That's what I just said. It reminds me of The Alchemist.
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay, good.
That was close.
Where are you going? No. Oh,
Well, at least he got rid of it. I love how his glasses fly off.
I did too. I went boom again. Yes. I know you went boom again. Come on.
Hope your 2019 has been well. Always stay positive. I'm actually super excited this year because I plan on releasing the first pages of your comic. That is awesome, Strawberry Coffee.
that's
Actually,
awesome.
we're extremely excited about this year. There's so much that we have planned for our own lives, for our respective businesses, and for the stream in 2019. 2018?
Oh, he deviates.
Oh.
He didn't go that way last
I
time.
went boom again. Yes.
It almost sounds like it says, I went poop again. You're gonna hear it every time now.
Yes? Why'd you do that?
And when the way he says ow, it makes you wonder, how big of a poop was it?
Why are you doing this?
Oh no!
Don't ruin Spyro this way.
Anyway, other than the stream, 2018 was a rough year for us. It was just hard almost all the way around. The pretty well the only redeeming quality of 2018 was this stream and how much it grew. And I'm really excited to see what happens to the stream in 2019. I think it's going to be fantastic. Where'd he go?
Where are you going? Where are you at? Oh, he went that. I thought he was going all the way around. He turned around.
He turned on you.
I gotta keep an eye on him.
2018 was rough for you too, Creepy? It's okay.
2018.
It's all about 2019 now.
2018 was brutal. 2018 was all about life socking you in the gut every time you were about to recover from the last scenario.
Okay, guys, I am officially declaring 2019 the year of redemption.
It's actually been a very redeeming year for me so far.
It has.
Like, I've gotten so much done this month, it's amazing.
So can we all agree that we are going to take a look at our lives? Everybody, I'm talking to everybody here. Let's take a look at our lives and let's ask, what can we do in 2019 to turn this around? Now, if you had a great year in 2018, that's great. But I'm just going to invite you to even look at how you can push yourself beyond where you were last year with this next year. So that's what our theme this year is it's the year of redemption. So are you guys with me? We're going to make this year amazing.
I hate this little guy.
I can tell. I tell you what, Sheila's not making 2019 the year of redemption right now.
No, she's not.
Sheila's just messing everything up. Don't be a Sheila, guys. Just don't be a Sheila.
Sheila's adorable, though. You don't want to be. Wait, you didn't. Oh. Stop.
Don't
deviating.
be a firefly, guys. Don't be a firefly.
I hate you. You know that? I hate you. Don't be a firefly. Don't make me hate you.
He's going that way.
There's no rocks that way.
Why can't he see where he's going? Oh, that was close.
It's very close. Yes, yes, free the thing.
Yes!
How is it safe to throw a bomb at the egg?
I have no idea.
Poor Peggy.
Peggy! Poor Peggy. Brain damage from the bomb.
Yep.
Will
No.
you now help my brother to freeze the last egg?
No, go blow yourselves
At
up.
least it's just his brother. Maybe his brother won't be as bad as
No,
he
his
is.
brother will be worse.
can blow up the egg cage. Poor. Yes, it's Bob.
Yeah, he'll probably be worse.
Your whole family's annoying. Don't go crashing into that. No. You get back here. You get back here. Where are you going?
I'm enjoying this, guys, by the
Where are you
way.
going? Okay, he's coming back.
He's
around.
coming back around. Oh!
Ah, no!
Oh!
No!
Trouble with the bomber, eh?
Yes!
Boom again. Big. Yes.
Yes, you boomed again. I get
Wow.
it. Oh, I boomed again.
Who did you beat, Kyogres?
Is it Kingdom Hearts related or something else?
That's what I'm wondering. I thought he was gonna hit that mushroom back there.
I did too at first. Trouble with the bombing, eh? Yep.
Master Ericus. Yeah, he is tough.
Oh,
It took
he's
us a
very
while.
tough.
It took us a while to beat Master Ericus. In fact, I think
No.
we have more trouble with him than just about anyone else.
We did.
Yeah, Ericus is tough, especially because you're still figuring out the game at this point. You're figuring out the mechanics. You're figuring out how things really work effectively. So I mean, by the time you're at this point in the other playthroughs, you're much more skilled with the combat system. Yeah, Ericus was, is that how you say Ericus?
Yes.
Ericus was tough.
Excuse me, by the way.
And for those of you who don't understand, we're talking about Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which is one of my absolute favorite Kingdom Hearts games. Such an amazing game.
Oh yeah, it's a great Kingdom Hearts game.
If you can get a new job, you'll be happy. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Come on. No.
You can be my stream editor. Doesn't pay much,
Yes.
but it's work.
Blow up the egg. Poor egg. Hey Leah, my friend told me a really great tip for drawing characters and getting vibes. Works really well at appearances. Yeah, feel free to Discord me. I
What
love
was the name?
reading anything. I didn't catch it. I love reading anything that's about character design.
Michelle.
So. Oh, Michelle, cute. The only Spyro game I remember playing is a busted and broken arcade game in the middle of McDonald's playground where all you could do is play one level because it was so broken.
Wow. That sounds terrible.
Oh, that's sad because Spyro's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Okay, time to go back and get the gems I missed.
Now to retrieve all the Jimmy Gems. The Jimmy Jams.
Jimmy Jams.
Jimmy
Jammy
Jams.
Jims. No, Jammy Jims. Whee!
Jammy Jims.
Yeah, because these aren't jams, they're Jims.
Yeah, Kai, don't miss any of those cutscenes. They're extremely important.
They are.
RE2 looks so good. What's RE2?
Yeah, what's RE2? That's what I'm
The only thing I
thinking.
can think of is Resident Evil 2.
That wouldn't make sense, though.
Yeah, I don't think it would
But
either.
there's more than 2 Resident Evil
That's
games.
what I thought.
I would know. Creepy loves them.
Yep.
There's 7? Am I right, Creepy?
Resident Evil 2 Remake. Okay, I was right. It was
Oh,
Resident
okay.
Evil 2.
Okay, I think.
There's a Jimmy Jam.
Hello, pink gem. Wonder how I get in there.
Maybe from the back?
Probably. I wish you could sprint as Sheila.
Where are you trying to go right now?
Getting stuff.
Ah.
Kind of important.
There it is. That's how you get the gem. Wait, why didn't you get it?
I was making sure I wasn't missing anything before moving on.
Ah, okay. Hey!
Jim!
How many missing?
Oops. Hitting my button.
Yo, falafel!
Quite a few,
Keep
actually.
up the good work, guys.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That is a 6-month resub for
Oh,
falafel. Thank you so much. And you know what? That's probably the next thing we need to get. We need to get the different tiered sub badges. And I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with that yet, but now that we've got a second emote, we need to get some tiered sub badges out.
I wonder if you can get somewhere different by jumping really high on these.
I don't know.
Okay, that's the beginning.
That's actually wise, Creepy. Keep the, we've been doing that with Kingdom Hearts 3. I have stopped watching any trailers, I've stopped watching any videos.
Oh, yeah.
Because there have been a few leaks. And so I'm just staying as blind to it all as possible.
We both are, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to get those other gems back there.
Where are they?
They're back in the back. I'm seeing if there's any more rock areas that I can break into. Because, yeah, there's this. Now, is that the beginning? Could be the beginning, could it? Maybe it is. That's bizarre. What am I missing?
I'll think about it, Sess. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly I want done in the first place.
Jump to the island. Oh, no, this is for the whole level. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking the gym count was for this particular area alone. So I was like, what am I missing? What am I doing
Yeah,
wrong?
no, it's not for
Yeah,
this
no,
area.
I know, I know.
Kygors, nothing that happened there, nothing about what happened there was good. No. Birth by Sleep is a
What?
very... Let's just say, if you're looking for a happy ending, stop now. All of a sudden it feels like a series of unfortunate events. Birth by Sleep really is the video game form of a series of unfortunate events.
It really
is. I mean, right down to 3 siblings. They're not really siblings, but might as well be.
They might as well be with how close they are. I'm a little confused at Sparks. I think we're gonna go ahead and head out, though.
Like, I kind of want to take clips of Birth by Sleep's cutscenes and set it to the Look Away theme from a series of unfortunate events. Every single episode is nothing but dismay, so look away.
Oh, go away. Nope, that just takes me back here.
Seth says that a tip for characters is to make a music playlist for each character and fill them with songs that fit the character's personality or vibe.
You know, I've done kind of the opposite. I played certain genres of music or certain playlists, and then I made a character based on the music rather than making the character and then giving it a personality through music. And it's been interesting. Sometimes it's been, or actually most of the time, it's been unintentionally. Like, I came up with a character once while I was listening to Def Leppard, and that was very interesting. But yeah, it's quite fun. Alright, there's this.
So has anybody watched the last season of Series of Unfortunate Events? And don't tell me if you have, because we haven't seen it yet.
We haven't seen it yet, so we want to stay blind to it.
One thing we did do this weekend was we binged the Watership Down miniseries. I have mixed feelings about it, but overall, it's positive.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
They did a really good, I know they weren't going for anything quite as bloody as the movie.
They tried to keep it fairly blood-free,
but
actually.
even so, they did a good job making it dark regardless.
They did. I mean, it made you feel the helplessness.
Oh, how
that,
to get egg.
I think that's the, if I could wrap up that entire series into one word, it's helpless.
There's something up there. Oh, it's the key.
Because these bunnies are helpless. And just so you know, guys, this is not a show for kids, so if any of you are parents out there, don't watch this with your young children, because, I mean, none of these... Many of you guys, if you're from my generation, may have watched the cartoon when you were young, and you know, Watership Down, it's not for little kiddos.
No, it's not a light-hearted movie or story about little fluffy bunnies. It has its moments, but it's also very dark.
Cess, you hated Watership Down. You mean the original or the new series?
Yep. Enlighten us.
Yeah. Tell us which one you hate, and then tell us why, because I'm curious.
Oh, darn. Hello, Mr. Crawdad. Goodbye, Mr. Crawdad.
Foxy, I'm still uncomfortable with the movie. I can understand that. That movie is nightmare fuel.
That movie is very much nightmare fuel.
I mean, how vivid Fiverr's visions are. That bloody death battle at the end. It's just
how disgustingly ugly Woundwort is.
Yeah.
He really is a disgusting rabbit.
The original. Oh, I loved the book. I read the book before I watched any of the movies, actually, and I freaking love that book. It's such a good book.
I need to read it again. I started. I never finished. Oh, there's one I'm missing over there.
How many incarnations are there? The book was the original.
No.
So yeah.
No.
Fishy.
No. Get out.
I'm a piranha. I live for dragon meat.
I know you do. Leave me alone.
But anyway, yeah. Originally, it was a book by Richard Adams, and then the movie came about in the 80s, I want to say. And then there was an attempt to make a television series, but I don't think it was ever finished.
I can actually tell you about the television series.
Okay.
Creepy, did we ever finish that together? I know one time I watched it because I was bored, and I enjoyed Watership Down, so I wanted to see what the series was like. It gets a big nope from me.
The movie's better than the series.
The bunnies look weird. They did way too much change with the characters. For one, they made Blackberry a female, and they made her a female, or made him a female, so there could be a romance story between Blackberry and Campion.
I can see that,
So they're throwing in all of this stuff. There's bunnies that never actually existed. Just throwing in all this stuff, these characters that weren't originally there, these things that never happened. There was this huge thing at the end where the Black Rabbit of Inlay comes and takes Woundwort, and that's how he goes. And it's like this big rabbit in this windstorm, and it sucks him in. And yeah,
that. See, I never watched the animated series.
It's all sorts of messed up.
Okay.
And on top of that,
let me just say really quickly, the Black Rabbit of Inlay coming in and taking Woundwort, instead of it being Hazel bringing the dog in to finish him, it robs Hazel of his victory.
Oh, there was no such thing as Hazel and the dog in the series. That whole thing.
That is the climax of the entire story.
To my memory. Maybe it didn't, I forgot, but to my memory, that never happened. Instead, you had this little mouse character that was a friend of theirs. She went and found a tortoise, a very wise tortoise, and got some kind of a superpower from this tortoise. And I think it was from the superpower the Black Rabbit of Inlay came. It was just all messed up and weird. And from an artistic standpoint, when they went from season 2 to season 3, they totally changed the character designs. Bigwig, for example, he was all in gray colors, and then you went to season 3, and he was he was brown before, and then he was a muted gray color, and they just did all sorts of funky stuff.
Why?
Visually and story-wise with the characters.
Why?
Things did not make sense. Things were wrong. In fact, if you really just want a WTH moment, I could sit there and show you the last 2 or 3 episodes and be like, here it is. Here is the hot mess that is the end of the Watership Down series.
Okay, so they did finish the series. It was just a hot mess.
They finished it. It was just a hot mess. And, oh yeah, the person to think at the very end of the series, even though it was the mouse that went and got the superpower, there was going to be like this bad sacrifice if she used it. So a rabbit who used to live with, what's his name? The weird one. Cowslip. A rabbit that used to live with Cowslip. He was Cowslip's seer. Stole the power from her and used the power himself and sacrificed his youth. So in the end, there was no Hazel having his moment with the dog. It was this rabbit that used to live with Cowslip who used the power and lost his youth that everyone can thank for saving Watership Down.
Wow, they just
They butchered it.
That story.
They
Okay.
completely butchered it.
At least the miniseries. They stayed pretty faithful to the book. I thought they changed. They changed some things. In particular, there was a little bunny wife swapping.
Definitely a bunny wife swapping. I was just like, what are they doing?
And what I mean by that is the mate that Hazel had in the book and the mate that Holly had in the book. They switched them in the miniseries. Also, it was a little while back, but Ninjosh, good to see you.
How's it going?
We're talking about murderous bunny movies.
We are fun murderous bunny movies.
I agree with Destroya. I need to go back and watch the original movie.
I do need to go watch it.
Yeah.
We just need to sit down one of these days and watch the original movie again.
I remember the.
where was that
Okay.
key?
So, A Wrinkle in Time. The book is fantastic. If you guys can only read one classic book, make it A Wrinkle in Time. That book is so... Actually, no, make it The Hobbit. Then make A Wrinkle in Time the second classic book you read.
Oh yeah, you were out of the house when I was going through Netflix. Our grandmother was down, so I had to find something on Netflix for her to watch.
Oh no.
And there was A Wrinkle in Time, and I was like, I haven't heard good things about it, but let's see how bad it is. I did not get far.
Oh.
I did not get very far. I'm sorry. When Oprah Winfrey appeared as the big, I don't remember what character it was, but this huge character, and she was...
It? No, Grandma It? No, it wasn't it.
No.
What's it? Miss What's It?
Yeah, when she appeared as Miss Whatsit, I just didn't like how... I just didn't like it.
Wow.
I didn't like the way she was doing the acting. It's just... I could not take it seriously. So I was done.
Of Mice and
Nothing
Men.
against Oprah Winfrey, but I was just like, no.
Of Mice and Men is pretty good, Foxfire. I really need to read that again. It's been my first year of college, which was in 2004, was the last time I read Of Mice and Men, so I really need to read that again.
Okay, there's the key. Finally found the key again.
Let's see,
Now I get
Cess,
to the
you
key.
said you enjoyed Wrinkle in Time more. Yeah, there was a Wrinkle in Time movie last year, and it bombed. It was Disney did it, and they just kind of swept it under the rug after it bombed.
It bombed hard. It was one of those movies where you heard a lot about it when it was being promoted, but then it came out and just kind of faded into the darkness.
Yeah.
Okay, where's that key? Okay, there's the egg.
Yeah, guys, sorry, I'm out of jelly beans. I'll hopefully have some by the next stream. But yeah, you didn't know what Watership Down is? Okay,
there it is.
so if you're, Ninjosh, if you're a reader, read it first. Find the book, Watership Down. It's about a warren of rabbits, and there is two rabbits in particular, Hazel and Fiber. And Fiber's kind of a visionary rabbit and has a vision that the Warren's about to be destroyed. Well, the humans, they're coming in and they're going to bulldoze the place. So these rabbits go and find a new home, and it's about their struggles and adventures in doing so. And it's a bloodbath of a book, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
But it's good, and I
very
enjoy it.
bloodbath.
So if you're a reader, read the book. If you're not a reader, if you don't want to do any reading, watch the animated film from the 1980s, and then watch after that the new series that came out last December on Netflix. It's a mini series, 4 one-hour episodes. Really good. Read a lot of murder mysteries and 19th century themed stories, so I've never really read books like The Hobbit or Watership Down. Once you get lost in the world of books, it's hard to come back. Books are so amazing. The Hobbit is a great book. Actually, okay, here's my suggestion. If you have never been a big reader and you want to try reading, or you think, wow, how do these people read? That just seems tough. Try starting with Harry Potter. The Harry Potter series is a great series to read.
It really is.
And if you say to yourself, oh, I know all about Harry Potter, I've watched the films, there is so
Read the
much you're
books.
missing out on.
There is so much you're missing out on.
So, entire characters like Peeves the Poltergeist, who you never even see
I am
in the
so
movies.
sad that Peeves was never put in the movies. I get why. Overall, he doesn't add to the main plot of the movies. He's just there as the occasional comedy relief.
Yeah. Actually, he's in the first film. You just don't really notice him.
Oh, because he's kind of back there. He doesn't really stand out.
Exactly.
It's just like a split second, basically. All right.
I love Guardians of Gahul, though. It was the book
Hey,
series.
Sushi King.
Sushi King, what is up? We've been talking about Watership Down, but we're moving on to other books.
Guardians of Gahul is really interesting. I've never read the book, I will admit. When it came out as a movie, I went and saw it with someone. Was it you, Creepy? Did we all go see Guardians of Gahul?
I don't even remember this.
You didn't go. It wasn't you. It was either me and Creepy and Gingerelli, or it was me and Kalia. But I don't remember who it was. As a movie, it was okay. I haven't really yearned to see it again. But yeah, it did leave me a little bit curious about the books.
He's coming.
Fish, stay away. Stay away.
No! Okay, so yeah, Ninjosh saying he's rereading the books. You second that was a lot of in the books that was missed in the movies. I was actually doing a little bit of study because I don't know if you noticed, but the first two films, the ones directed by Chris Columbus, they're very different than the rest of the films. And starting with the third film, Prisoner of Azkaban, the movies take on a completely different approach, and the formula that Prisoner of Azkaban established for the rest of the Harry Potter film franchise was if Harry doesn't directly see it and it doesn't directly
Come from his point of view.
yeah, if it doesn't come from Harry's point of view and it doesn't affect Harry, then it's not in the films. That's why you have characters like Nearly Headless Nick and Peeves disappearing. That's why there are events in the movie or in the books that don't appear in the movies, because they don't directly relate to Harry's journey. And
Mini boss. Creepy. Yeah, it was pretty. I do remember it being a really pretty movie. Am I supposed to know?
which was my
Oh,
favorite? The book, and I have to think about these books as how I felt when I first read them. And honestly, the book that kept me going and kept me emotionally charged was Order of the Phoenix. And it might even be my favorite movie as well.
There's also the fact that I agree with you. No book has ever made me hate a character as much as Order of the Phoenix has.
Yeah, and that's why Dolores Umbridge,
Ah,
she is the reason why I couldn't stay out of that book. I have never hated a literary character in my life as much as I did Dolores Umbridge the first time I read Order of the Phoenix. And you have to keep in mind one thing. Starting with the fourth movie, because I watched movies 1 through 3, and then starting with the fourth movie, I decided, you know what? I want to read these books before I watch the films. So starting with the Goblet of Fire onwards, I read the books before I watched the movies. And yeah, so I had no idea what was going to happen when I was reading Order of the Phoenix, and I hated that woman. Hate is not a strong enough word for how I felt for Dolores Umbridge. She is evil incarnate.
You know, she kind of ruined Maleficent for me.
I mean,
Not only was she very familiar, we'll put it that way, as a fairy, but she was wearing pink.
Oh,
she was the pink
movie.
fairy.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, the live-action Maleficent movie.
Yeah.
Every time I see this pink fairy, I'm just like, it's Umbridge. It's the face. It's the pink.
Book 6 I love Book 6. The movie isn't quite as good as the book, but Book 6, Half-Blood Prince, is amazing, and I feel for Harry so much when he attacks Malfoy, and he realizes what he's done. You can just tell he did not mean to hurt Malfoy the way that he did. I really feel for him. I don't like her either. She pissed me off. Yeah, I agree, Sushi King.
Rita Skeeta, yeah.
Eric, to be fair, Peeves can be a fun character. The movie showed that he's not essential to the plot. And it's true, he's not.
Yep.
Off topic, my aunt and cousin made me watch Twilight, and then my mom got me the Breaking Dawn book. I never understood the story. I read the Twilight books. I enjoyed them as books, but I tried reading them a second time, and that was when I was like, you know what? She's not really a good author. The story was interesting, but definitely not as long-lasting, and the movies, terrible. In fact, Robert Pattinson has gone on to say that he thinks that Stephanie Myers is crazy and hated doing those films. But that's okay. His character needed to look like he hated life anyway, so it all worked out.
Tell him what you told me about Goblet of Fire. What the movie's all about.
Huh? Oh, yeah. The Goblet of Fire is all about the Doctor trying to kill Edward before the Twilight books even happen. So, he kind of succeeds, but at the same time, vampire, you know?
Yeah, he became a vampire regardless. Okay, where are you
Never
trying to
finished
send
book
me?
2 and 4 of Twilight? You're not missing much. Don't worry about it. You hate the Harry Potter movies? You know what? Here's what you have to keep in mind. Some of the movies do it better than others, but you have in a book. It's like painting a picture, and you have thousands of different colors to paint a picture with a book, but only hundreds of colors to paint a picture with a movie. With a book, it's all about putting yourself in the place of the character. So when you're reading a book, you are that character. So the thoughts, the sights, the smells, everything that character experiences, you experience as a reader, because you are transporting yourself into that world and you are there living it. When it comes to a movie, you're no longer living as that character. You are an outsider. You are watching what is happening. So when these things happen in a book that allow you to sense what that character's feeling, thinking, experiencing, that can't be translated to the movie.
Not to mention what makes a good book and what makes a good movie. Two
different things. So they have to change things to make it transition well from book to screen. And also, there's time. One of the reasons why they started cutting so much out of the Harry Potter movies was because Chamber of Secrets is the shortest book in the Harry Potter franchise. It was almost a 3-hour-long movie. At that point, they realized we can't keep everything in the movies. That's why they started cutting back and made that rule. If it doesn't affect Harry, it doesn't go in the movies.
No. Why?
I never understood the sparkly skin. Kind of takes one of the vampire's weaknesses away. It does seem off. I agree. It's just weird.
It seems very off.
I don't like the movie adaptation of any book, to be honest. Never turns out right. I don't know. I don't agree with you there with Lord of the Rings. I thought that Lord of the Rings was a fantastic movie adaptation of a book that, quite frankly, I have a hard time reading.
I was about to say, to be completely honest, at least with the Lord of the Rings movies, I can get the story.
But one thing about Lord of the Rings you have to understand, this is like the beginning of fantasy. Tolkien did something that nobody was really doing back then.
It's true.
And we have him to thank for we have him to thank for a lot of the fantasy worlds that we enjoy today. Now, when it comes to The Hobbit, that film series was terrible. There are things to enjoy about it. I enjoy the first movie.
Well, it's like you said, there were 3 Lord of the Rings movies with how many books?
Oh yeah, no. So
and then
when
you had 1 Hobbit book, and we still somehow got 3 full-length movies out of it.
Yeah. When it came to Lord of the Rings, it was how can we take this massive thing and shrink it into 3 movies? And when it came to The Hobbit, it was like, how can we take this little book and stretch it out into 3 movies? It was terrible.
Yeah,
Even video game
Tolkien's
worlds like
writing,
Skyrim were
I
heavily
don't
inspired
even
by
try.
exactly, Destroy, exactly. Tolkien's writings are pretty hard to stick with. I always say, and I kind of remember this, I exaggerate a little bit when I say this, but I do remember one point where it seemed like he took an entire chapter to describe a forest, and a good 3 or 4 pages to describe a single tree within that forest. I think I got about halfway through Fellowship of the Ring when I finally decided I can't keep reading this book. Now, when it comes to The Hobbit, do not judge The Hobbit based upon Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit is written for, I believe, a younger audience, at least in Tolkien's mind. but it's much easier to read. I had heard how hard Lord of the Rings is to read, but I decided to try it for myself and read The Hobbit, and I was like, this is nothing. And then I opened up Lord of the Rings, and oh boy, is it ever different.
Yeah, I can't. I tried. I failed. I had to move on to something else.
Okay, so are we done?
Yes. Get on the whirligig.
Oh, whirligig time.
To the boss battle. So.
Buzz's dungeon.
Wait, Buzz is the one we already did, wasn't it?
Shouldn't be. One small step for dragon, one giant flame for dragonkind.
Yay!
I never read Twilight because vampires. I don't generally consume vampire-related media, though I made an exception for Castlevania after Simon was revealed for Smash. Yeah, I hated how many vampire...
Yeah, this is the same
When
thing.
I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as
Yes, it is the same thing. Though, I was tempted to stay just for that music.
I've always liked the music for Buzz's dungeon.
Yeah.
Always. Matter of fact,
Did you say whirligig? Are we getting a beetle encounter?
when I was younger and we had Spyro 3, I would replay that level several times.
Just for the music?
Just for the music. I've been lied to. That is no whirligig beetle. All right, Destroya, educate us.
Our
I
local
want to
zoologist
see.
is speaking.
Yes,
we
I
will
want to
now
see.
be quiet.
I want to see what a whirligig beetle is.
Yes.
Show us.
Oh, we've 100% completed this world, huh?
This is the beginning. So, yeah, that's the beginning.
Okay, so we gotta go to the end now.
No. Go back to the whirligig. This is the first world that we were in.
Oh.
We've wound up back in the first world.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So, okay, go to Midday Gardens.
And then we'll go to the next, okay. Aquatic by nature, the whirligig beetles are named for their erratic swimming movements on the surface, generally swirling around. Thank you, our local zoologist.
I love having a zoologist in our community.
He looks kind of bored.
He does, but I mean, it's not like he has anything to do. Just sit and wait.
Yep. Welcome back, Cess. We're no
Hey,
longer
Cess.
talking about bunny murder.
Nope. All conversation of bunny murder has ceased.
Okay. Guess Sunrise Spring.
Evening Lake. No, it's Evening Lake.
Oh, it's evening. Oh, yeah,
Because we're in
because
midday
sunrise,
gardens.
midday, evening.
Yep.
Okay, how did I not notice that before?
No idea. I think, yeah, we're going to Spike's Arena now, so...
Okay, that's why I was so confused. So are there only 3 worlds in this game?
Only 3 worlds.
Wow, so we're actually...
Just like Spyro 2.
But we're only 33% done with this game.
There's a lot to do.
Wow.
Yep.
That surprises me, actually.
You bumbling, idiotic, worthless fool!
Bunny murder time!
Carry out one simple task and you fail me. I should have known better than to rely on a child. But don't worry about it. I'll deal with them now.
Murder her, Bunny.
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
Without the dragons, the magic in this world will wither away. Without magic, I'll die. And so will your ever-slim chance of becoming a sorceress. Now, watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies.
Release me from this cage, you merciless miscreants!
How would you like some dragon for lunch?
Why, if I had my club, you'd all be in for...
I like how they redesigned him.
I do too. I like him. Okay.
It's kind of like this big Unibunny monster.
It is.
With big teeth. Quick, play the lucky cover card to prevent bunny murder. Ooh, big presentation, huh? What kind of presentation?
Also, Spyro, who are you? Because I know you've been here before. You mentioned the cats earlier. I meant to answer you. The cats are great. But are you Spyro / Simpsons guy?
He got a gun.
Okay, so we have to hit him with that. That is not how you do it.
Not the easiest.
There we go. Oh, that was close.
You gonna try to do it perfect?
I think we probably should.
There's no perfect for Buzz.
No,
Is this
there's
it?
not.
Oh, no. Oh, the dino mines. Do you remember those?
Uh-uh.
Oh, there's a frustrating challenge in the dino mines.
I'm glad they got rid of the perfects.
Yeah. So that was a good challenge.
Ow!
You have to admit.
It was a good challenge.
Seth says it's for history class. I have to do a wax museum thing, and I'm doing mine on the
Oh,
the
okay.
the Iceman. Oh, cool. Very cool. I've been to an ice museum, or not ice museum, but a wax museum, but it was years
Oh.
ago. Ooh.
Ah!
And suddenly the fire.
Chicken, chicken, chicken!
Chicken! Oh!
Ow!
Death. Did you want to take turns with this, or do you just want to take it?
Let me take it for another turn, please.
Take
I've
a
got to
few
reignite.
Because I took down Buzz, so...
Okay, so you are... darn it. Okay, so you are Spyro / Simpsons guy.
Oh, you got smushed.
You know what? I'm just gonna die, probably. Dang!
That was kind of funny when you got zapped.
Okay, so jumping doesn't work. So these things feel... Is it funny how you can feel things in a video game? But they feel like the old playground kickballs from elementary school.
Interesting.
Like they're light.
So you're talking like the impact of when the
Yes.
when the controller.
Well, not necessarily that. I mean, just like, but between the impact I feel,
And what you see.
between what I see and what I hear, it's more the sound.
Oh, okay, yes. Yes,
And
I see what you're saying.
it doesn't have a really big boom to it. It just flies off very quickly, like it's just a regular ball.
I get what you're saying. It's still cool that the brain
Oh, that was close.
kind of adds in that information
Yeah.
based on your other
It
senses.
really does.
Because
like
you're
I said,
talking about how it's like you feel it.
Yeah, feel was the closest thing that I could think of to explain it.
But I get what you're saying. It's really cool.
Ah! You took lessons from Hunter.
Oh,
Oh, that looks
what
painful.
on earth? That was close.
Okay. Chicken!
Chicken.
Okay, we got. Ow!
Oh, sad thing. Oh no! You can't even avoid
I don't know
that
how to
one.
avoid that. Come on, one more. One more. Oh, the fire hit me. That's what happened.
Seth says you didn't 100% Banjo-Kazooie.
I thought I did 100% Banjo-Kazooie.
Fun fact, the first homeworld is Sunrise Spring because there's no spring in Spyro 2. Interesting fact. Okay, now I'm really taking a quick break from the game. Are you still on the Birth by Sleep? Because didn't you say he started playing something else today? Or was he watching something?
He was watching something.
Hey, chicken!
You'll pay for that. I couldn't get him more than once. That was
That's
sad.
sad. You never did stop and swoop, you like 90%ed it. Oh, so sad.
Oh, the stop and swap. Yeah, you know what? I don't care anymore.
Stop and swap, not swoop, sorry.
Not that I don't care, but I really can't.
Too much to do right now to go back
Yeah.
to something like that.
Don't you dare. No! No! Come on! Thank you. Jeez.
That was way harder than it should have been.
Oh, no, no. Chicken,
Oh,
please.
no,
Chicken,
no,
please. Chicken, 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 chicken,
so
chicken.
good. No! Oh. The fire.
The fire's tough.
2 images, a GIF, and a video are in the Discord for the Whirligig Beetle. Awesome. Alright, let's see what this Whirligig Beetle is.
He went straight towards it. There we go. Yeah, it's more sound than anything.
Also, can you say, alright, this is happening in a 90s Sonic impression? I'm not even gonna try because I'm terrible at that sort of thing. He might. He is the voice actor.
I never did get 90s Sonic down.
Ah, so that's a Whirligig Beetle.
Okay, got him there.
I've been educated.
And
I love the gif.
need chickens. Need chicken. There we go. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Okay, one more hit, and then a chicken would be nice.
Oh, it's behind
no,
him.
Don't you dare, don't you dare.
Why?
Gotcha!
Yay!
But appear to be recoded after you beat this one. Nice.
Monique?
Yeah, Recoded is actually a series of cutscenes rather than the full game. But I'm fine with that. Boom, baby!
Boom, baby. Okay, so I saved the other Asian level for you. It is going to be Fireworks Factory.
Ooh.
And you will see, what is it, Handel and Gretchen?
Really?
Yeah, they're in there.
You know what sounds good? Hot chocolate.
Ooh. You know what also sounds good?
What?
Cake.
Are you going somewhere?
I think it was Sunny that told me the other day she found mint whipped cream.
That sounds good.
You were hopeful that I was going to go get something nice, huh?
Yeah. You look like you're about to get up.
Nope, I'm still planted here. Ask me in a bit, maybe I will.
Bunny!
Listen to me, Dragon. Spyro, this is serious now. The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you, believe me, you don't want to know what she's going to do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it. Just take Hunter and go back home before... I can't say it. Just go.
Aww. I love her concern.
cares. I do too.
I know.
She's a fun character.
She is. She's oh, there is a fourth homeworld. Okay.
Oh, is there? Ah, okay.
That would make sense. Maybe it's like a midnight world?
I was about to say, I think it is a Midnight World. Sorry, it's been so long since I played this one, so. Yeah, that rocket ship!
Ooh. What was I about to say? I think she's probably one of my favorite characters in the Spyro series. There's just something about her redeeming qualities.
I agree. Oh, it's a big whale. Is the level inside the whale? Nope, just an
Egg!
Jonah.
Jonah, that's so great. Way past cool.
Aside
Yes,
from
Spyro, we did see your message.
I would have to say my favorite character, honestly, is especially with how she was redesigned.
Was who?
Allura.
Allura's great.
That is indeed a freaky whale.
Allura, I felt was very forgettable originally, which is why I don't think she made the cut for Spyro 3. But they made her a very memorable character in the Reignited trilogy.
She had her moments beforehand, but they really brought her out more.
Yeah. Creepy's right. Allura is pretty.
She is. She's very pretty. It's kind of funny to compare the original one to the Reignited version, though. Like, the other day, I saw a picture of the original Rifto, and it's so weird to see after playing the Reignited version.
Did not want to go in. It's a really cool concept to be able to go inside the whale.
It is. Did you notice that the What? Oh, the underwear had swim trunks right before it. Yeah, he is wearing swim trunks.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, there was a gem over here that I was trying to get when I got caught by the whale.
I think I see a bottle right over there.
Yeah, there's a bottle up here. A couple bottles, actually. The best Spyro character is Knuckles. Shh, don't say anything. It's Knuckles. Where is my Knuckles? I haven't seen... Oh, he's up there. Okay.
I has the best Knuckles.
You do have an amazing Knuckles.
I like my Knuckles. Of course, he's the best character who would show Spyro anyway. Or who would show Spyro the way. Yep.
He knows the way.
He knows the way. Too bad you didn't do videos of Dream Drop Distance so I could figure out the story. No, we didn't stream it. That was something we did on our own. Or, well, are doing on our own.
Oh, there we go.
We
I'll
contemplated...
leave you to take care of it.
We contemplated streaming the rest of our Kingdom Hearts series, and if you're sure, I can, but I was... No, you were the one who did Sergeant Bird. That's right. But we're being completionists with Kingdom Hearts, and we already have so much to stream as it is.
Yeah.
We were just like, there's no time.
Well, and we haven't done the rest of the series on stream. Mm-hmm. Now, if we had the capture card back when we first bought the remixes,
yeah,
we would have.
You bet we would have, yeah. That would have been amazing.
Is that fireworks? No,
Nope.
it's Frozen Alder.
It could be that Fireworks is in the next one. I had forgotten that there's a fourth homeworld.
Knock knock, it's Knuckles. The blow thrower, independent flower, magical emerald holder. I'll give you the coldest shoulder. My spike goes through the boulder. That's why I stay a loner.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to this homeworld.
A lot of it seems to be underground, or underwater, I mean.
Oh, you can climb up?
Looks like it. I also like how in this series, you maintain the abilities you had in previous games instead of
I do too.
magically forgetting them.
Yeah.
Or having amnesia like some games did. Ace Attorney.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't head bash. Yes, Ace Attorney. That was such a corny way to reintroduce the gameplay.
Yes, it was.
And his amnesia didn't even play a part of the game. It just lasted for the duration of the court battle, and then he miraculously could remember again.
Sonic Boom was interesting. Sonic Boom just is. Like, that's all. It just is.
Yep.
It's like Teen Titans Go. It just is.
It just is. Creepy and I were watching an interesting video the other day of what ruined Teen Titans. So that was interesting.
Hi again,
Oh,
Spyro.
there's more up here.
This power-up
That's
can
right.
make you invincible, but only for a short while. Use it to get by these flick.
And then you go in the water.
Am I supposed to fly?
Yeah, you're supposed to play.
I think I remember this.
Yeah, done goofed.
Yeah, I remember this being kind of difficult.
No, that's mean. Sonic Boom isn't that bad compared to Teen Titans Go, I mean. You know, if I had to pick between Sonic Boom and Teen Titans Go, I think I'd watch Sonic Boom.
I think I'd agree with you there. Sonic Boom is just... I do love how self-aware Sonic Boom is.
They're both self-aware, but yeah.
How do I get out of here? Ooh, sunken
Go on a
ship.
sunken ship.
There's frozen altars. Okay, I know where I'm at. The sun going down.
Oh, it is a sunset area.
I can't wait to see the midnight area, whatever it's gonna be.
I'll tell you how bad Teen Titans Go is, though. Creepy and I, when we're bored, we've had this kind of quest to find the worst animations,
Oh, that was here.
and so far we will not watch Teen Titans Go.
That's pretty bad.
That is quite bad. I mean, I haven't directly asked Creepy if she wants to watch it, but we were watching the What Ruined Teen Titans thing, and we were just like, yeah, I don't think I could watch this.
Yeah, I've seen enough of it to know. Okay, this is not good.
Yep. I was staying with her grandparents once, and my little cousin was visiting, and she just... Oh no, there's Fireworks Factory. She loved Teen Titans Go, and the entire time she was watching it, I was just sitting there wondering why.
Is this who I think it is?
What do you mean? Oh, Scarlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she absolutely loved it, and I felt sad that she loved it as much as she did. Kygor says, saw one episode of Teen Titans Go that I could stand because it was a dream episode where they went back in the original style.
Oh,
it
that's
was probably
funny.
the only one. That's probably the only one I would watch, truth be told. You've actually made me a little curious, but I'm a little hesitant to touch
There
Teen
we
Titans
go. Stuart! How come they all have baseball caps all of a sudden?
That's the only one I've noticed with baseball cap.
There were a couple others.
Shows how much I'm paying
earlier.
attention. You gonna go to Fireworks Factory?
Yeah.
And there's an entire episode where the whole premise is that Beast Boy and Cyborg are only saying the word waffles. I think you mentioned this once, and it's just... It's almost like the directors realized that people found it to be so bad that they just decided to do whatever with it.
Well, here's the thing to remember. It's not an action cartoon anymore.
Nope.
It's a comedy.
And that's what they were talking about in the video. When Teen Titans was canceled, along with a couple of other shows of the action genre, action wasn't doing so well. It wasn't profiting very well when it came to action animations. So when it came to rebooting Teen Titans, and action wasn't doing so well, they took it in another direction. They went in the comedy direction because that's where the money was. Everybody was loving the comedy demographic more than anything. So that's when they decided, let's make Teen Titans into a comedy.
Yeah.
And everything went downhill from there.
Pew.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna enjoy this one. Turning up music.
To my knowledge, Fireworks Factory is the favorite when it comes to Spyro 3.
Oh, hello. It's good to see you again, Spyro. That naughty sorceress has stolen the professor's rocket plans, and I'm on a secret mission to find them. Handel was supposed to meet me here, but I can't find him anywhere. Maybe
And now
you
the
could
90s
help.
cartoons are returning, yep.
We're supposed to have that Rocko's Modern Life movie this year, I think.
That's gonna be really interesting. Is this supposed to be a theatrical release?
I don't know. I'll tell you one thing, though.
You missed it, Jim.
This music is amazing.
Oh, it is missing. Oh, I think you put something in there. Like a lava rock or something, maybe?
Okay. Well, let's see if I can find something. Remake of Sonic Saturday AM? Yes!
Yes.
Please!
Yes, a remake with the original Season 3 that was Benhurst had intended.
Benhurst. You know, maybe get Jaleel White back for Sonic. I enjoy. A lot of people didn't like Jaleel White's Sonic. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
Maybe just a little less attitude. Oh wow. Oh wow, these guys are good. They're true ninjas.
Okay, but Antoine needs character development. Agreed, 100%.
He's going through the wall.
Well, he's a ninja. What do you expect? He's ninja. He's ninja-ing. That's what they do. Antoine
I don't think you can fully kill these
was a
guys.
very annoying character to me. And you're right. He needs character development because all through Saturday AM, Sonic Saturday AM, you saw characters developing except for Antoine. And correct me if I'm wrong.
Where do they come from?
From beginning to end,
Oh,
he
there's a
was
box up
always
there.
the same. Now, he wasn't overall crucial to the plot, so I can't be too critical there, but still, if you're going to have a character there, don't make it the same all the way through, you know what I mean?
I can forgive Antoine, actually. Who I can't forgive is Dulcie.
Oh, you got a point.
I will
can't-
take Antoine over Dulcie.
At least
Any
Antoine
day.
has a purpose. He's annoying, he's kind of forgettable, but he has a purpose. He has a reason to be there. Dulcie just feels like she was thrown in. And she's very annoying.
She was.
She is so annoying. Ooh,
Didn't mean to do that.
you made fireworks.
I don't think I can actually
No,
put this in the
I
cannon.
don't think you put that in the cannon. I think you use that as a weapon on its own.
I think so. Too bad. I kind of want to put something in the cannon. It's
That
pretty,
is
though.
so cool.
It's pretty!
Dulcie
Dulcie
was
was-
a very weird addition.
Yeah. I don't know, I hate how she's always, she's a little kid dragon, and it shows.
They tried a little too hard with that aspect of her character, though, if you ask me. It's the forced comedy thing going on, you know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
I could be
that.
a little too critical, I don't know.
No, her character was very forced.
That is really satisfying. Destroya says, you're telling me they gave Sonic a dragon sidekick, assuming sidekick because she's obnoxious. I don't know if you'd call her a sidekick, just more of a side character. She's not even there for the first season.
Yeah, she's only there for the second season. She just shows up mysteriously, like she's always been there. No explanation, she's just there.
Now I see. Hey, wait, it could be annoying. Is she the Scrappy-Doo of the show?
Yes.
Yes.
That's actually a really good way to
That's
describe
an
her.
amazing
She
way
is
to
the
describe her.
Scrappy-Doo of the show, which I hate Scrappy-Doo as well.
I can't stand Scrappy-Doo. I don't know anybody who likes Scrappy, to be honest.
That's true.
It's kind of... I don't like the Scooby-Doo movie, I'll put it out
Puppy
there.
power!
But it's kind of appropriate that they made Scrappy the villain.
In the movie?
Yeah. So like I said, I don't like the movie, but
Yeah,
I kind
I
of like
never-
the fact that they made Scrappy the villain.
I never watched that movie just because I'm not a huge Scooby-Doo fan. Really not. I feel like there are a ton of better shows that Hanna-Barbera did that deserve more attention than Scooby-Doo.
Scrappy-Doo was definitely more annoying, but Dulcie's getting up there. You know, how do I put it? I used to be very into Scooby-Doo. I was collecting Scooby-Doo stuff, but it was more because you had your thing that you collected. You collected Peanuts.
Yeah.
And I wanted something to collect. And it finally wound up being Scooby-Doo, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I did. I still liked it. It's a classic.
Should have gone Sonic.
Oh, I started to, actually, after that, remember?
Yep.
Yeah, I finally went Sonic after a while because it was just... I like Scooby-Doo, but I didn't love it enough to collect things. But yeah. Lost track of thought of where I was
It's
going
interesting
with
that
this,
they
but
went
yeah.
back to,
Oh, sorry. I found my lost thought. So, the very first version of Scooby-Doo, they reviewed it, and it was deemed a little too spooky for children. I wish I could see this. I really do. Also, we have Cup of Noobles in the stream. Hey, guys!
Noobles!
How's
Hey,
it
good to
going?
see ya! What's going on?
See, I wish I could have seen the original version. That would be cool. But alas. Anyway, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
It's interesting how they went back to the way that Spyro 1 did things with giving you gems when you destroy an enemy for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
Here we go! Whee! That's fun.
That's fun. Shout out to Scooby-Doo Mixer Incorporated for being the best Scooby show. Doing good. How about you guys? We are doing really, really good.
Doing pretty good. I'm trying to get a cold. Actually, I should say I'm trying not to get a cold, but the cold is working against me. Other than
Don't
that,
give it to me.
I'm gonna try not to. No promises. Ah!
I didn't get sick all of 2018. I would like it to be 2019 as well.
Can I get into you as well? I guess I can.
Okay, what is your favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon?
Oh,
I think it's the same as mine, actually.
I'm probably honestly going to have to say, yours I thought was Augie Doggy.
It was when I was little. But,
Pixie and Dixie.
That's, for me, it's Pixie and Dixie.
I don't know why, but I love Pixie and
Pixie,
Dixie.
Dixie, and Mr. Jinx.
Yeah, poor old Mr. Jinx.
Yeah, I loved Augie Doggy when I was little, but I grew to love Pixie and Dixie much more.
Yes, Noobles, we've been playing through the Spyro Trilogy and you've missed it, and that is the saddest thing I have heard all day. Yeah, I've been loving this.
This is day 11 of our playthrough.
We've,
the third game.
We grew up with these games.
Oh, yeah.
This is our childhood. And to be able to play... To be able to play these like this has just been a dream
Amazing.
come true.
It really has. I remember when we used to say, oh, it'll never happen, but it would be so fun to have a revised Spyro. Dude, Hanna-Barbera shows are terrible. They are so bad at being funny. The characters are the only redeeming part. I don't know. You know, it's for a younger age group.
It's
But
also a different era.
it is a different era, and while I say it's for a different or younger age group, it's also something that everyone can enjoy, which is a feat in of itself. People seem to struggle with that these days, sadly. But the characters are very, very lovely.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing you have to remember with Hanna-Barbera is it's a different era. Like, Flintstones is Hanna-Barbera. And I love the Flintstones. That was
the
a fantastic
Jetsons.
show. In fact, I think, wasn't it the first primetime cartoon? Because I think that was, I think that aired at night. and actually was a show that was
Probably.
made for adults to be able to enjoy. It was based on The Honeymooners, which if you don't know what The Honeymooners was, it was a fantastic sitcom in like the 50s. She is having so much fun.
She's having a ton of fun. There is an egg on that rocket.
Harvey Birdman. I think I may have watched a couple episodes, but what we enjoyed was Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Space Ghost. Oh, now it's open. I understand that, but they fail in the main purpose being funny. The Flintstones had memorable characters, but lackluster comedy. It's, you know, a lot of the times I don't think it's always supposed to be funny, though.
Well, and also, again, you are here. When was that the 60s?
Something like that,
I
yeah.
want to say. So here we are, like, what, 60, 70 years later? Am I doing the math right, or is it 50 to 60 years later?
Right now, cartoons are all about humor.
Yeah.
It's all about comedy. But with Hanna-Barbera, I don't think that was the case. I think they were supposed to have their funny moments. I think they're definitely supposed to be more lighthearted. But that wasn't always the center focus.
Yeah.
So it's just, it depends on what you're looking for, really.
But my point is, I would say 50 to 60 years.
Mm-hmm.
You are judging these cartoons based upon today's standards.
And to put it out there, we're not against you having that opinion, by the way.
No.
We're just explaining our views on it as to, why it is what you say.
Yeah. And you just have to remember, don't be so hard on these cartoons, because what people found funny 50, 60 years ago is not what people find funny today.
It's true. And it's one of those things that you kind of understand better when you learn of those things.
So more cartoons that focus, no kidding. That's why, like, Avatar, hands down, I think the best animated series this country has ever put out is Avatar.
Sorry, Sess mentioned the banana splits.
Oh my gosh.
La, la,
The banana splits.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. Like
One
Yogi
banana,
Bear,
two
the thing
banana,
with Monkey
three
and the
banana,
guy.
four.
Yogi
You have to
Bear. Oh yeah,
understand.
we remember the banana splits.
You have to understand, my mother loved the banana splits so much, and she taped all these episodes, and that was part of our upbringing, was watching the banana splits, and I loved it when I was tiny. I absolutely loved that video. That thing haunts my mind.
Not as much as Teletubbies.
Though, I will say, Boomerang tried to remake the banana splits.
Gosh.
And, just out of curiosity, I watched about 5 minutes of an episode, and it was the worst thing ever.
Yep. Rizzle, good to see you.
Sir Rizzalot, how are you doing this
Bam.
evening?
That is so satisfying.
It is. Boomer, yes, Cup of Noobles. They remade the banana splits.
How long did it last?
I don't know how long it lasted, but you had the banana split, you had, Cartoon Network made Boomerang, and that was amazing to everybody at first, because you had Hanna-Barbera, you had Looney Tunes, you had all these classics, and it was just so incredible to have that on TV again, but we all knew there was going to come a point where it was just repeat after repeat after repeat. They would eventually have to do something else.
Of all the shows, why that?
And of course, they started moving on to the other cartoons that used to be on Cartoon Network. But yeah, one of the things they did to remedy that was remaking the banana splits. And, why? Why? Just why? Why would you do that? There's another scary kids show called The Wubbas. I remember the word Wubbas.
Oh, man.
I don't remember what the Wubbas look like, do you? Do you remember?
All I remember is I'm a Wubba, well, that was Sesame Street.
That was Sesame Street.
That was Sesame Street. I remember something about Wubbas, and it was weird.
Alright, let me Google this.
Wubba, Wubba, me and I will Wubba you. That's what I'm thinking of. Wubba, Wubba, we. What's that song called? Is it just Wubba Wubba?
I don't know. Booba always creeped me out.
Booba. Oh, talk about a creepy show. Okay, guys. Sesame Street, the Wubba, Wubba, me and I will Wubba. Wasn't it a Grover song?
Yes, it was.
That's like one of the. That's right up there with C is for Cookie as one of the best of Sesame Street.
I think I can see an egg behind.
Oh, I gotta watch the
Anyone
Wubba song.
I remember the Snorks, but I didn't watch them.
Okay, I wish.
I'm not seeing the Wubbas, to be honest.
Gotcha. I got one of them. Gotta wait for the next one.
The show that wanted to be the Smurfs, but underwater. Yep, I remember that.
Gotcha.
You know, I never really watched the Smurfs either. They were just kind of there.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong Kong Phooey! Yes. I used to like Underdog when I was little as well.
Underdog.
Except, you know, when I was really tiny, I used to think it was Thunderdog. So I'd always call it Thunderdog.
No, I tell you what was good. Super Chicken.
Yes.
Does anybody know Super Chicken?
Does anybody know Super Chicken?
Okay, no, I tell you what was good. Terry Toons did not last for long, but they had an amazing little Chinese mouse. It was Chinese, was Japanese? No,
It was Chinese.
it was Chinese. Yeah, it was Chinese, named Hashimoto.
The cutest.
Are you sure it was Chinese? Are you sure it was Japanese?
No, it was Japanese.
It was Japanese.
It was
yeah,
Japanese.
it was Japanese.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, little Japanese mouse named
little
Hashimoto.
Japanese mice named Hashimoto.
Though I liked Hashimoto. He is cool.
I loved Hashimoto's cutest cartoon.
Super Chicken is like my dad's favorite cartoon. Yes.
Yes.
Wildcats was the best. I didn't really get into Wildcats too much.
The sad thing though is that, you know, with Terry Toons gone, it's hard to find them.
It is.
It's
we've got a Hashimoto VHS somewhere. I think I found it actually.
You can find some Hashimoto episodes on YouTube, but they can be a little hard to track down.
Yeah.
So.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. Okay, that is
yes.
that is the gold standard of that era of cartoons. Rocky and Bullwinkle, and then with that, you know, what was the name? What was the name of the dog? The time travel dog?
Oh, Mr. Peabody.
Yeah,
Sherman
Mr.
and
Peabody and his boy Sherman. I'm trying. He won't.
Do you have to use one of the fireworks to get him?
No, you have to flame his bombs.
Now I'm
So
just
it's
sad
tough.
at how many
No!
things they've turned into live action movies. Yes! When he started talking about Sherman and Mr. Peabody, that was sadly the first thing I thought of was how they made it into a live action.
Yep.
You know, I think they try a little too hard with some things.
And of course, the Fractured Fairy Tales.
The Fractured Fairy Tales, yes!
I'm all the way back here.
I love these old tunes so much.
See, I never saw the movie adaptation of Mr. Peabody.
I didn't see it completely, but we were over at Robert and Sherry's one day, and they're friends of ours. They have a little grandson, so he was sitting there watching it, and I saw bits and pieces. And
Come on, there we go.
yeah, I was just kind of like, why? You know, why did you make a live-action movie of this? Oh, you enjoyed the movie adaptation? Hey, nothing wrong with that. Rizzle says, I really did like the movie they made for it. It's really good. Maybe we ought to give it a try then. Because, you know, to be perfectly honest, I can't rightfully judge.
No, we can't.
So, yeah. I like to stay open-minded to these things, so if you guys say it's good, I'm willing to give it a try.
Now, if I remember correctly, the live-action Rocky and Bullwinkle was a bust.
I forgot there was live-action Rocky.
was.
Isn't it one of those things that just kind of faded into non-existence?
Yes.
Okay. Another thing I remember from so long ago, Eureka's Castle.
Yes.
Does anybody here remember Eureka's Castle? Seth says, who remembers Wander Over Yonder?
Abort,
That
abort.
was one of the best Disney cartoons. I heard of Wander Over Yonder, never watched it. Oh, we got a couple of people who remembers Eureka's Castle.
Okay. Now we're gonna go into a little bit more modern cartoons. But who has seen? Was it Over the Hedge or Over the Garden Wall?
Noodles. That did exist. I'm not crazy.
It did exist.
It did exist. It can be. I tried a little over a year ago to find some of the videos on YouTube out of curiosity because I just remembered it one day. And at that point, I couldn't find any, but they've uploaded some since. Someone has.
You.
So you can go find some clips on YouTube somewhere. You're talking Over the Garden Wall, though.
Yes.
Over the Garden Wall is amazing. I love it.
If you haven't seen it, I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna spoil, but I'm just gonna say that moment where you realize what is happening. It's like such an aha moment, and it's bizarre because you think you're in this magical space, and then you realize it's not as much as you thought.
Yeah.
And that's as much as I can say without outright spoiling.
It's hard to describe without spoiling, but
so I leave and come back, and
this
this firefly's back. Eat, Papa.
Eat.
Cause I'll tell you what, I don't see any rockets that I can use to take this guy down with.
Heard really good things. Gotta check it. Yeah, check it out.
How long we stream?
We got another few
Another
hours.
2 hours, yeah, probably, or maybe an hour and a half.
I remember this one creepy short from Nickelodeon, but I can't find it. Do you remember what it's called? Remember all that?
Gotcha! Apparently it was all about stealth. All that. All that.
I always loved the Lori Beth skits. Read something similar to it, but I couldn't find the video.
I'm sorry, when I think of all that comes to my mind, oh, it's gone. All that comes to my mind is the cafeteria worker that loved peas.
I forgot about that.
And there was one episode where he was, all I am saying is give peas a chance. And he would like load their cafeteria trays with nothing but peas. Actually, I say he because Kenan Thompson played the cafeteria lady, so it was real. The character was really a she. Yeah. But you know, it was your classic.
But you remember like Lori Beth, the librarian,
yes,
or her and the big cob of corn.
Repairman, man. I forgot about that.
I forgot about it too.
I am the repairman. You know, I need to look up some old all that.
I know,
really
we both do.
Because that was some good humor right there. That was probably like the prime of your live-action Nickelodeon shows. Because most of them were crap.
And then they tried to make a replica with the Amanda Show.
What am I supposed to do here? Ah, I'm supposed to go over here.
Amanda Show, it had its moments, but it wasn't as good as all that. There were a couple of times where I was kind of annoyed at it, but there were times where I liked it as well.
The two live-action shows that I remembered from my childhood was Pete and Pete. At least on Nickelodeon. It was Pete and Pete, and Clarissa Explains It All, which was, of course, your typical teen girl show.
Right. I'm a dude, she's... No. Yeah, I'm a dude, she's a dude, he's a dude, because we're all dudes! Yeah.
You had Pete and Pete, which was for the guys, and you had Clarissa Explains It All, which is for the girls.
Wow, the Amanda Show is a really fitting thing to talk about while playing Spyro.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Dun, 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 dun.
Next, you will enter the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Then you will cross over. And you know what? Everybody messed up the stupid silver monkey, and you're sitting there. Little 12-year-old me is sitting there going, "No, stupid! It's the other way!"
But would you do it that smoothly if you were actually there?
No!
I'll tell you what was a really neat show was Nick Arcade.
Nick Arcade was cool.
It was revolutionary.
Nook Arcade was very revolutionary. Cup of Noodles, I got to meet the host of Legend of the Hidden Temple, Chill Dude.
That's cool.
I used to remember his name. I can't remember his name right now, but he was a cool host.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. The creator of the movies gave him a pin that looked like the pendants the kids got. Oh!
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I would say Legends of the Hidden Temple was Nickelodeon went through its odd game show stage, starting with Double Dare. Legends of the Hidden Temple was like the pinnacle of those. You remember Wild and Crazy Kids?
I remember Wild and Crazy Kids. I also rather enjoyed Figure It Out.
Figure It Out was fun.
Figure It Out was really fun.
That was a kid adaptation of the show. Oh, what was the original show? Like back in the 50s called?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I can't remember.
There was this creepy guy wearing all black, and he kidnapped this girl because she lied to her parents, and he appeared in her clock. I don't know what show that is, huh? Nebel says, okay, I specifically remember an episode of Wild and Crazy Kids where they created an RC car race course on a beach and then filled the course with actual landmines.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I think I remember that. Okay, the episode of Wild and Crazy Kids that I always remember is when they played Battleship. Mm-hmm. And it was real kids on a board, and every time somebody would call out a square, they would dump refried beans in that place. So if you were one of the ships standing, say, in C6, and the opponent called C6, you got, like, refried beans, dumped on your head.
Kygor says, I was on the Nickelodeon slime show when I was 6. I hated getting slimed. Mom made me head somewhere for the shoot, and I started crying when I got slimed.
That's
no.
cool. That's like every kid's dream was to be on a Nickelodeon show.
Fun fact that they said Silver Monkey was actually really hard to put together. Some of the parts would actually not stick on properly, and you have to jam it in because it wouldn't stay at all. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
it's like, like, first off, you've never actually put it together, and then you have the time constraint going on. So, and you also have to add in the lighting, how the lighting is affecting you.
No, I'm aware that it's harder than it looks on TV. In fact, the host himself, like I saw an interview of the host, and he himself said that stupid monkey was hard.
Yeah.
Now, I remember seeing hearing one instance where this girl, she, well, first of all, they would film like 4 episodes a day, and because, as a kid, you think it's one giant set, and it starts with the moat, and then it's like the steps of knowledge, and then it goes into the... No, it wasn't like that. They would have to film all 4 episodes of the moat first.
Right.
So it was episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, then change the set, bring in the steps of knowledge, and do all 4 episodes of the steps of knowledge.
Yep.
So it was an all-day affair where 4 episodes were filmed in the course of this day. But yeah, it got to the end, and they were running the obstacle course, and this girl vomited in the ball pit.
In the ball pit of all places.
In the ball pit of all places. So they had to stop filming, stop the clock, get her some medical attention. They had to sanitize and hand wash each and every ball in that ball pit, refill the ball pit, start the clock, put her in the ball pit, start the clock where it was, say go, and then through editing, they made it seamless.
Yep.
But
hey,
yeah.
Have a good night, Spyro. Thanks for tuning
in.
in.
Spyro, we'll see you later. It was good to see you again.
Yeah.
It's always good to see you. The art style of what? Of Legends of the Hidden Temple?
No, I think they're talking about the Foxy and Cess is talking about a short animation that was on Nickelodeon. That's basically public ball pits anyway. It's so true.
That is true. Yeah, I'm sure ball pits are extremely gross.
Ball pits are the greatest thing in the world when you're a kid, but if you were a parent that took your kids somewhere, would you let them go in the ball pit?
I'm sure that they would beg and plead enough that they would eventually end up going in.
Or would you do one of those things where you get them a personal ball pit for at home?
They have those.
They do have those.
Ooh.
So my friend and I... Ooh, dragons.
You'll have to use this combo power-up to take out these fire dragons. It will allow you to super fly and super flee at the same time.
Why would we want to take out our brethren?
Because we are a Western dragon, and these are Chinese dragons.
That's terrible. Just say they're evil dragons. Chinese dragons are cool.
Chinese dragons are cool.
I think I'd say I prefer the Western build of dragon.
Well, they're not really the same character. They've just been given the same name, but they're different. They're different species, if you ask me.
I know. I was gonna say something. What were we just talking about?
I think I remember this being very difficult. Is it behind me? No, it's right there. Don't these things lose some of their length once you start shooting them? I think they do.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Where you shoot them, where they lose their length. Oh, what was I gonna say? I'm kind of backtracking in my mind.
Oh, man. I need sustenance. Oh, here we go. There we are.
Name episode.
Oh, I forgot about that down there. I'm still not hitting it.
Oh, right. I remember where I was going. We were talking about personal ball pits and how those are a thing now. Before the sad loss of Toys R Us, when I would head down to Springfield to visit my grandparents, I'd be hanging out with a really good friend of mine. If we were ever really bored and we couldn't think of anything else to do, we would go to Toys R Us and just walk around.
Yep.
And you know, we saw like these giant Lincoln Log sets and all these things, and we're just like, kids are spoiled these days. Like, man, I would have killed.
Wait, they get their length back?
That's why it was hard.
How do they get their length back?
They gradually regenerate over time, so you have to focus on one at a time. You can't focus on both.
Yep, I'm seeing that.
I'm gonna have to get one of the VHS to DVD converters sometime and load the clip of my slime experience. I tried to find it online a few years ago, but didn't have much luck. Yeah, there's probably so many episodes and whatnot that it would be difficult. Yeah, this area is...
No! Not easy.
At least you're not on a timer.
Oh yeah, you can see him kind of falling off there. Yeah, the fact that I'm not on a timer definitely helps. There we go. Okay, now we're making progress.
On the internet somewhere, but too many. Yep, probably too many.
Should have followed him in instead of going behind him. Wait, that's the wrong dragon. Wrong dragon.
I'm saying, not the right dragon.
Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Yeah, and the smaller they get, the harder they get to hit.
Yep.
Hello. Come on. Ow!
Oh. Ouch.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
My family was on Family Feud. We really sucked.
Are you serious? That's cool.
That is cool. I had a drama teacher who was on a game show. I don't remember which game show, but he was on a game show. And he showed us the tape, and it was really cool.
I liked him. I never had him, but I know about him.
I wish I could.
Oh, I didn't realize I was that low.
He was a really good teacher. He's one of those teachers where you could tell he really cared about his students. If he noticed a student was struggling, he would stop and speak his mind and give advice to that student. He was also really patient, because I probably mentioned before, I got mono like in my sophomore year, and I missed so much school that I had to kind of do a mix of school and home study. But he was really, really patient about that. But he was an awesome teacher. I really loved his class. Actually, my dad and uncle were on once before that, so I guess twice. They actually won that time. Uncle was great at everything.
That's cool.
Family Feud is fun.
It's a fun show to watch. Steve Harvey makes that show what it is.
He really does.
Okay, we're doing good so far. Come on. Wrong dragon. There you are. Pulled a little disappearing act on me there.
Remember how being able to watch Cartoon Network was such a treat to us because...
Yep, because we didn't have it.
No, we didn't have it. I think I was about 12 years old when we finally got Cartoon Network, and until then, it was just Nickelodeon. We were able to watch Disney when we were at our grandparents' place visiting. But other than that, yeah, it was just Nickelodeon. And there were times where we'd be traveling, we'd be staying with like family friends, and they would have Cartoon Network, and it was the most amazing thing in the world to be able to watch Cartoon Network.
Stop moving!
Why? Well, you want to kill him. Why would you stop moving? I went to a convention a couple of years ago where someone put on a Nintendo Double Dare. Instead of physical challenges, you took digital challenges, and you had to complete certain goals in Nintendo games before time ran out. That is cool. That is so cool.
That is cool.
Tygoer says, same, didn't have cable, had to go to my grandma's house for cable. Yep. So yeah, I mean, for us to start with, it was strictly like, you know, Rugrats, shows like that. All your
Where are you? There you are.
Which, by the way, it's fun to be seeing the Nicktoons making a comeback. It was a blast. We ended up winning. Awesome. Congrats on that. Oh, excuse me.
Fine. Gotcha, finally. He's a hard one to hit when he gets small like that.
Yeah, he is. And then he starts growing again.
I shouldn't have followed. I should not have followed.
But you did. You did follow.
I know. Okay, so I'm gonna come up over here.
Do you remember Possible Possum?
No, 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 no. Possible Possum. I don't. I recognize the name, but I don't remember it.
It's one of those things where it wasn't a regular... Ouch. It wasn't a regular TV show that we watched, but our mother bought me a video long time ago.
Where are you?
Of this little show called Possible Possum, and it's one of those things I just now remembered since we're talking about like old cartoons.
There you are. Ah.
I know Nicktoons get talked about a lot, but I remember Nick having a lot of weird live action stuff. They had a mix of both, really.
There we go.
I had cable when I was younger, but then we had to get rid of it. I actually watched TV, was on it. Tana. Let's see.
Oh! No, 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 no!
Found it really boring during the weekends. Yeah, it's, you know, TV back then, we have so many things that are on demand now. We have TV on demand. We have YouTube. We have, like, all this stuff that we can decide what we want to watch and when.
There we go.
And, back then, unless you had a movie, what was on was what you watched.
Yep.
And it's just kind of interesting to think about today versus back then. Remember that tablet we used to have that hooked up to the TV, and we absolutely loved drawing on that thing?
I actually looked up a commercial for that a couple months back.
I remember you showed me.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was you hooked it up via an RCA connection to the TV, and you could draw on it. It had little drawing games on it. You couldn't save your drawings. Actually, I think you could save them on the device, but it's not like you can print them out or anything, or save them. You know, like there was no internet back then, so it's not like you could share them that way.
That was what got me into wanting a Wacom tablet many years later. The introduction to digital drawing. Wait. Anybody remember having to watch the TV Guide channel? Yes.
Yes, the TV Guide channel.
the
Man, that
TV
thing was
Guide
so
channel.
important.
Then there was stuff people don't remember as much as, like, Salute Your Shorts, 100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd.
Salute Your
The Secret
Shorts.
World
That
of
was an
Alex
interesting
Max.
one.
I remember all of those noobles. And then there was Hey Dude. Yep.
Hey, dude.
I still remember the theme song for Eddie McDowd.
Oh, I totally forgot about that show.
Yeah, I liked Eddie McDowd when I was younger.
Come on, he's scrolling back.
Literally using a Wacom tablet right now. Wacom tablet, yay! You know, it was so weird when I ordered my Huion because before that point, I had always used a Wacom tablet.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
Always. Man, you know, I've enjoyed my Wacom tablets. I've enjoyed my Huion. I've had such good experiences with any tablet I've tried at this point. What kind of a Wacom do you have, Noodles? Eddie never turned back into a human. I was wondering about that, like a couple of months ago. I remembered the show, and I was like, were there really that many episodes, an episode per deed, and did he actually ever turn back?
Oh man, he's grown back quite a bit.
Did they just leave the show hanging? But I got my answer. There you go.
Come on, where are you? Oh, there you are. Ah, he's got so many of them back already.
Foxy says, I used to watch infomercials for fun.
Oh, infomercials.
A Wacom Bamboo. It's seriously like 10 years old at this point. Any new ones you recommend? It depends on how you like to work and what your budget is. What I'm using right now is a Huion Canvas GT191. And it is a tablet that has its own screen, so you draw on the screen. It's very big, it's like a second monitor, so it's not portable by any means, but it's very useful to have.
There we go.
I use it as my art tablet, and when I'm not doing art, I have used it to play games on. It's just a monitor. But it's very nice, and it's half the price of a Cintiq. So, if you're interested in that kind of a tablet...
Come on, where are you?
It's very, very good. Okay, so you want a screen tablet. You know, message me on Discord. If you're looking around for screen tablets, I have a Parblo tablet with the screen that I'm looking to sell. Because I got an iPad Pro just recently, and it's completely replaced my Parblo. The reason why I bought it was because my Huion was not portable. It's way too big. The Parblo is small, it's portable. If you're looking for something kind of on a lower budget that still has a screen, I might be able to help you out with that.
That hurts. Here we go, there we go. One more hit should do it.
Message me so I remember later.
Now it's one more hit.
And I will give you some suggestions. I will let you know what I've tried, what I like, what I reviewed, etc., etc. So, how much did that set you back? If you mean the Huion,
Did I get him? I didn't get him.
I think I used a coupon. Yeah, I used a coupon with the Honey extension.
Oh boy.
So I got it for
Oh boy.
$4.50.
Oh boy.
But you usually pay $500 for it on Amazon. Yep. Yeah. Send me a Discord message. I will talk to you after the stream. So.
He's getting them back. This is so infuriating. This challenge is so infuriating.
I had totally forgotten about this. Yeah, it's not bad at all for a tablet, and I have one complaint about the tablet. It's a complaint that can be fixed, but it's annoying. The screen protector that it comes with, it's not that great. You've got kind of the bubbling underneath and the rainbow coloration kind of going on, if you know what I mean. So it does not come with a good screen protector. But there's a website, you can order another one. They're kind of pricey, but once you buy that screen protector, I don't think you're going to need another one. So, other than that, yeah, $500 for a tablet with a screen. It's amazing. It changed the way I work. I'm able to get things done so much faster now, and things that were really, really, really tedious at first were suddenly a lot more easy and manageable. But yeah.
I had this guy down to 1.
Yeah, you did. That's right. Yeah, so I don't keep rambling on stream about it. Yeah, I will talk to you on Discord about it later.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Yeah,
there you are.
Bad ones. Spyro 3 had a lot of really not great missions. Spyro 3 definitely increased the difficulty from Spyro 2. Yeah, Foxy, I hated the bubbles on that also. It took me a long time to finally buy that screen protector, but man, when I did, I was relieved. I've been working on a big drawing and it's taken me so long. I'd love to have something that was light in my workload.
There we go.
The big thing that it changed for me was the inking process. It's so... like, you get used to it with the whole not being able to see what you're working on, but it's still so slow. Are you feeling ragey?
Yes!
Do you want some cake?
Yes!
Inking tends to be slow and tedious, but as soon as I switched over to a tablet with a screen, it took me a day or so to get used to drawing with it, because obviously it's different, but I can ink things so much faster right now. It's amazing. But the overall process for me has sped up. I can do art so much faster now. So yeah, I look forward to letting you know these different tablets and suggestions. I could go on all day about this sort of thing. That's exactly what you wanted to hear. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, this will help you. And, what program do you use? Because when it comes to line art, I really like to use Clip Studio Paint. There is a stabilizer on the pen tool which kind of slows down the stroke, and that allows you to have better control, so it's nice and crisp, and you get it exactly the way you want it without any wavering. That also sped things up for me a lot, so if you're not using it already, and if you're open to other programs, I advise checking it out, because it's also pretty cheap for a program. Generally, I kind of switch back and forth between Clip Studio Paint and Photoshop. Okay. I will get you some cake.
Oh, that was close.
Been using Photoshop, but I have a pen stabilizer. I'm like, oh, cool. I'll have to ask you about that.
Okay, guys, I may not be very, yeah. I'm not going to be paying attention much to the chat because I can't look away from this stupid dragon. Darn. I'm about to die as well. I need to give me some life. He has really... Come on, come on. There's another one over here. There we go. He's already grown back so much. Okay, he's gonna come out of there. There we go, got a little bit of him there. This is one of the worst missions in the entire trilogy. I agree, this is insane. I mean, this is worse than Trouble with the Trolley. It's insane. And what makes it so hard is the fact that they regrow. At least they give you a lot of fireflies to heal up. If it wasn't for that, I would be so screwed right now. Come on. There we go. Stop moving! There. Okay, where's the other one? There it is. Okay, there. Okay, where are you at? Where you at, red guy? Yeah, I agree, Noobles. Trouble with the Trolley isn't bad once you get the routine down. It's okay, he's going in there. Come out over here. I think I got him. Yeah, now I know why he was like, yeah, you want to do Fireworks Factory. Oh, that's a fun level. I think you would just love Fireworks Factory. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Healing would not be bad. Oh, where are all of them? Not seeing them. Okay, here's two of them. There we go. Okay, where are you? There you are. Okay.
You want milk?
Huh?
Do you want milk?
Yeah, please.
Can't stress enough, this is one of the worst missions in Trilogy. Trouble with the trolleys and sleep path missions are rather down, that's true. There's so many missions in 3 that you just have so much randomness or keys, grinding keys. It doesn't help the missions in the original. Yeah. Very true.
Okay, so I'm switching from blindly firing to trying to aim. And that seems to be helping. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, there he is, there he is! Oh, come on, so close. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. There you are. Oh, one more. Is it just the head? I think it's just the head. Oh, this is so close. Ah! No, he's grown. He's grown. Oh, he's grown so much already. Come on. Okay, there we go, there we go. Oh, it's so easy to lose him. There he is. Yes! Okay. Stop everything. Stop everything. We're gonna heal fully. We're gonna pause and take a bite of this cake. Rogues! I'm assuming Bumbler, how you doing? Oh. Oh, okay. Only winners get cake. Don't give him cake till he beats it. Only winners get cake. We'll see you later, Eriku. There's so many missions in 3 that just have too much randomness or tediousness. Doesn't let missions in the original were locked. Zoomed out. They don't get the same. Okay, well that's good. Birthday stream. Let's see. What's You're a mod not for Ghost. Yo, that's cool. Ghost is gonna do a birthday stream either Friday or on his birthday.
Ooh, fun.
And
Love
wants
to
it to
join.
be his biggest stream. Okay, yeah, absolutely. We should definitely do that.
We will join. Drink the milk at your own peril. The seal was broken. Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
You drink it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think the outer seal is fine though, so it shouldn't matter.
Okay. All right.
Hey rogues, how's it going?
Ouch! I was afraid that was gonna happen.
Which rogue are we talking to?
Bumbler, probably.
That poor animal. Alright, see you later.
Okay.
Boo.
Okay, we have a fully healed Sparks. Now let's go after this blue guy.
Ah, it is Bumbler. How have you been today?
Yeah, I think Bumbler's usually on the Rogues channel. So I'm hoping the blue guy will be easier to get than the red guy because we don't have two of them trying to kill me.
Right.
One of the reasons why I was losing so much life before was because I was focusing on Mr. Red and then Mr. Blue was hitting me from behind.
Got blindsided by paperwork for my job that starts tomorrow. Ooh. What line of work, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes, what kind of work?
Also, congrats on the new job.
Yes, big congrats on that.
college professor. What subject?
Whoa! No way. That is cool.
That is cool.
We've got another college professor in the community. Is it Jim?
It is Jim.
I thought so. So close. Yes!
Yay!
I fished it out of the molten lava.
This better be good. Evan!
Why were you fishing stuff out
Evan,
of
you better
lava
be good.
anyway?
Evan!
Thank you for releasing me.
Evan! You have no idea what I went through to get you out of that egg. Don't you dare cry on me.
You reminded me of the prairie dog. Was always saying Kevin? No, Alan. Kept saying Evan. Remind me. Alan.
Alan.
Alan. Alan.
Audio, video, post-production.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Now that's amazing.
Sorry. Very nice.
No, this one.
This level's taken a while, huh?
Yeah. Those stupid dragons took a while. Okay, now I can actually go through and collect the treasure. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get my portal back here. Make ideas a reality. That's cool. That is really cool.
It's also great because you're less likely to have, I guess you could say, troubling students.
Yeah.
I know once you move out of high school and move into the college area, that's a little less likely anyway, but it still happens. But you're talking about such a specified subject, you're mostly going to get people who want to be there, who have that passion to learn. So, I imagine you have a lot of fun.
Guess who's back? Wee Woo's back! Ghosty's in the stream? Cool.
Way better than math, indeed. What was Ghosty playing?
I imagine he was playing more Undertale. I think is what he's been playing.
More murder. More murder tale.
Murder Tale.
Murder tale.
Oh.
It's the
Something
new name
over
for
here.
genocide now.
Ah, right there. It was just kind of floating there.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Kirby! He was playing Kirby.
Oh, cool.
Excuse me. I'm belching quite a bit today. Sorry, guys. There's a basket over there, I think. Yep.
Ah,
hiding
there we
in the
go.
corner. Undertale is Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, cool.
Cool. Okay, I think we got everything. Would appear to be so.
I know you're talking about a TV show, Kaigoers, but you remember how you could never get a hold of the I Spy books in libraries because of how popular they were?
Yes.
Like, I mean, it was the same way for the public library, but the school library, you would never be able to get your hands on an I Spy book. And I remember library class going and looking for a book to check out and seeing I Spy. I felt like the most lucky kid in the world to be taking that book home. Simple pleasures in life. I want a Spyro nightlight with this kind of glow. That would be really awesome. There's a Spyro. It's like a, I think it's 8 inches or so. But it's the Spyro figurine that's setting up, and he's got his claws like this. And the base is a charging area. So you plug in the base, and then you plug in whatever device you're charging into the base. And Spyro holds on to whatever you're charging. So he's sitting there holding it, your phone, your controller. It's pretty cool.
Squad streams. I've not Oh, the book fairs. Scholastic book fairs. Those
the
things were
Scholastic
awesome.
book
Always
fairs.
loved the book fair.
Loved those.
I remember one year, it was my senior year, I was asked to dress up as Clifford the Big Red Dog for all the elementary students for the book fair. And I had so much fun with that. That was a ton of fun.
I bet it was.
Ah, there we go.
Aloha, Mr. and Mrs. Bakuda. Aloha, Troll Hunter. I can't say I'm Mrs. Bakuda, but aloha.
No. She's just the head of the tribe.
Really now? The head of the tribe.
The Leah tribal.
Ha 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 ha. Nice.
Although she's abandoned her tribe and joined the Legion.
Yep. The tribe is where it originated.
Best dragon confirmed. You are Mrs. Bakuda. But Mrs. implies married.
Mrs. does imply married, so I guess you could say Miss. Her sister. But
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where to go with this.
No, I don't know where to go with it either.
Let's see. Oh.
Madame Bakuda.
Madame.
Madame Bakuda.
She is a miss. Okay, so what is the squad streams? I'm curious. I'm very curious.
Yes,
What are, I should say.
Oh, lady.
I need proper English here.
Leah is not married. Nope, Leah is not married. Or the tribe became a legion. Yes, the tribe became a legion. Someday Leah will be married, but as of now, Leah is not married.
Yeah. I feel like the Watership Down Rabbit saying, "We need mates. We need mates, guys."
What was it? Dandelion and was it Blackberry or Hawkbit? They're just like, they've all got mates, but we don't.
Oh, that's just where I had on that egg last time.
The Baku tribe and the
Oh,
Leah
big
Legion.
frame drops. Oh, you're right.
Oh no.
We usually around this time, the last couple of streams, we hit the big frame drops. I'm gonna just eat cake till it comes back.
That's a good way to spend time until it comes back.
It's trying. It's really trying.
It's essentially their version of multi-stream, so if multiple streamers are doing a collab game, it'll make it easier for viewers to watch multiple streams at once.
That is cool. I really want to
is
see that.
Really cool. I'm really glad my internet provider doesn't have issues like that. Yeah, someday.
Okay, we are not back.
Someday we will strive for greater interwebs. Someday.
Yeah, it's going pretty low. There we go. Maybe. Come on, come back to us.
Yeah,
It's
that would be
really
great.
trying. By the way, the birthday stream. Okay, good to know. We will.
Sweet.
We'll see what we can do. Yeah, Noobles, that sounds amazing. It really does. Come on.
No, it's being stubborn.
It's being very stubborn. Okay, Robin, we'll see you later.
Yep, have a good night, Robin. Want to murder my ISP sometimes, especially since I went from 100 down, 25 up, 24 down to... Oh my gosh, yeah. Because you moved. It's sad that location can really limit you.
Yeah, location can definitely limit you. Okay, it looks like we're back up. Night, Robin.
Yep, sleep well.
There somewhere. Oh yeah, let's see where our next. You're doomed.
I like that. And I pay for not even nearly what I get. That's the same with us. Like, most of the time, we should be getting a lot better for what we pay for.
Well, you know, it's like most of the time the internet's just fine, but it's not fully stable. There are times where it's not fully stable, so it has drops. I want to know what. Hey! Noobles! Thank you so much for that sub.
Much love. To
Really
you.
appreciate it. Now you have access to our wonderful, beautiful emotes.
Yay!
Okay, so it takes us up here. Get rid of this. Ah, there we go. So we'd take all the boxes.
Yeah, sadly we're out of jelly beans.
Put it towards better internet. I wish I could. It's honestly the best internet in the area. It's cable. It's just,
Yeah,
it's a little rough.
Our area has limited options in
But-
terms of everything.
But that might change here in the course of the year. I know that for one thing, they are. What's that down there? Oh, that's for Mr. Monkey.
Yeah, Agent 9.
Okay, so we may have done all we can do
Yeah,
right now.
there might be some improvements in the next year. We know they're working on a couple of things.
The local phone company is actually laying down fiber in town right now, and if they
Exactly.
make it to our area, we are totally switching over to them.
Not only that, though, we might be relocating in the next year or so.
It's possible.
Yeah.
So, if we do that, then that means we're going to be close to the city, which means better internet. So,
Which
yeah.
would be the complete reason why we would be relocating anyway.
Yep.
Just better opportunities all around. We love our little town, but we kind of outgrew it.
Yeah. Well, and it's just, and we don't, we're not sure exactly if and when all that's going to happen.
No, I'm just saying it's possible.
Destroya! Good to see you.
Hey, Destroya. Lost Fleet.
Fireworks Factory was a good one. I enjoyed that. Charmed Ridge. I might do Lost Fleet next. I was eyeing that one.
Okay, I will leave it for you.
Charmed Ridge does sound interesting, though.
Yeah, I'm curious about it.
Yeah, I am too. Miss Time Warner, hate Mediacom. So the our current provider used to be, Time Warner used to be in this area. They left, and who we have now came in and took over.
Need your help. The evil cat wizards of Felinia have stormed our castle.
Felinia!
If we don't stop them right
Felinia,
away,
wow.
they'll force her to marry Prince Azrael.
Hey, Asriel's in here.
Great.
In all fairness, that's an age-old name.
That's what?
In all fairness, though, that's kind of an age-old name.
Well, and the thing you have to keep in mind is, one, it's spelled differently, and two,
It is.
Azrael Dreamer was, what do they call it when you combine two words into one? I can't remember. Like Pokemon is pocket monsters.
Yeah, I don't remember what's called when they do that.
But yeah, Azrael is from Asgore and Toriel, so, two completely different, unrelated things. Used to live in Humble, but moved to Crosby. But Houston is so freaking huge, I can have my solace and opportunities. Just due to the lake, they haven't run a cable this far. Ah, yeah.
So I have a question for Destroya. For future reference, when do you think would be a good time of year to visit the zoo?
Yes, we've been talking about that. We want to maybe sometime in the spring come down and pop into the zoo.
Yep. So, are there any particular months that are better than others, or also, did you notice the frogs have crowns? In this
I
level?
didn't.
That was funny.
Spyro, we urgently...
Yes. Cats. Blah blah blah. I gotcha. Okay, look at the frog right there. He's got a crown on his head.
Oh my gosh, it's a frog prince. See what he does if he comes out. Is he gonna kiss you?
I tried to flame you. Probably won't hurt me.
OMG,
Wow.
is it really you? Bakuda, the famous Fortnite pro? Jesus, I am your biggest fan. Can you please make me my own Fortnite skin and a Fortnite mask with your name or face on it? Fortnite is just such a cool game. Continue the good work. Smile.
Oh, who was that even? I'm pulling up. I don't have my ground control screen up yet. Troll Hunter.
He just croaks. That's all.
You are you know, your name is completely wrong. You're not a troll hunter. You're the troll.
You're the troll, yep.
You are totally the troll. That made me smile though.
I love how they're shooting the suction cup arrows.
Yeah. Suction cup arrows and the fist javelins. Mm-hmm. No, not javelins. They're what are they called? You joust with.
That's close enough.
Oh, what are they called? Lance. It's a lance. Yeah, find one of those frog princes. I want to see what it does when it comes up to you.
I just did.
Fork Knight sounds like Shovel Knight spin-off game. I love it. Fork Knight.
I'm gonna die.
Spork Knight.
Ugh.
Jousty Pointy Boy.
I'm losing a lot of lives.
Yeah, you are, and you've only had the controller for what, 3 minutes now?
Something like that. I told you, levels get harder.
They do. They really do. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're not going to finish this before we hit Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, we can try.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always take an extra day. I don't know, next week. Depends on how you want to do your schedule. I know you're wanting to get back into Breath of the Wild, but we could take an extra day out of the next few weeks to try to wrap this up. It
Nah,
seems like it would take a while.
You know, what I think I'm going to do is, these cats are so adorable. Oh, do they have devil horns?
Yeah, and they got magic. I'm trying to get them before they get me, but...
Yeah, I think we're going to have 2 weeks of Breath of the Wild, and then we're going to take another quick break of Breath of the Wild to start Kingdom Hearts 3 and then finish Spyro.
Yep.
And then once we finish Spyro, we'll be back to Breath of the Wild. Which, I mean, I think we can wrap up Breath of the Wild within...
No!
Whoa!
That is not right!
It's like in Spyro 1. You gotta kill the cats.
Yep.
I think we can wrap up Breath of the Wild in 3 or 4 streams. We're close. We are so close to finishing.
Oh! Right when I was gonna flame him. This level. This level.
Spyro,
You know, I suddenly got the strangest craving for fried chicken.
Not me. Okay, well, we'll go back to the frog. I want to see what the frog does.
He just croaks at you. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. You're camouflaging.
That's it.
Yep.
Aw, give him a kiss. Yay! He turned into a butterfly!
Wow, that's even better than the story I remember.
Then Sparks ate him.
Oh, who do we have in the chat?
Rodrigo! Welcome to the stream!
Welcome to the stream.
Happy to have you here with us.
How are you doing?
Yes!
Sounds like you're a Spyro fan. That's our childhood.
Oh,
so
man.
we're definitely Spyro fans as well.
Yeah, Spyro is definitely our childhood. And we are loving this Reignited series. This is just, this trilogy is fantastic.
Yes, tell us what's your favorite Spyro game, what do you love about it?
Yeah, and your favorite Spyro level. I'm curious about that.
Your favorite level, that's a good one too. Okay, gonna wait for him to come after me.
In Spyro
Hopefully
1,
you'll
my
solve
favorite
it.
world is Treetops, my favorite level.
No, I stay big.
I love I think he's just waiting for you to come up.
Well, no, I was waiting for the cat to change him small again. 'Cause
I
that was
don't think they do.
getting
I don't think
Yeah,
they
I
do.
don't think so either.
But yeah, my favorite level in Spyro 1 is Treetops, and in Spyro 2, it's the Highland one. What's it called?
Fractured Hills.
Fractured Hills, that's what it is, yeah.
Ah!
Favorite Fortnite Pro. Ah, you troll. see. PayPal popped up. You've received $1 from name undisclosed.
Look at this. They're moving it where I'm moving it.
Oh. So you can tell, one of the things I've noticed about Spyro 3 is the game improved to the point where
I had a feeling that would happen.
the CPU is better at predicting what you're going to do and trying to outwit you.
Right. I need a frog. Well, I got zapped here at least.
Spyro 2 for the double jump glitch. I'm pretty sure they got rid of that glitch in the Reignited Trilogy. Don't scare him away, troll. Here's Fortnite and runs away. They will talk about Fortnite like Shakespeare. No, no, no. You do not.
No.
You do not compare Fortnite to Shakespeare. That's a no-no. Okay. If William Shakespeare was alive today, what would his favorite game be? That's the question I pose to all of you right now. Were
he
William
play-
Shakespeare to be alive today, what would his favorite game be?
Something that is an RPG.
See, RPG is definitely what I'm
It would
thinking
be an
because of story.
RPG.
Um,
I don't know, Final Fantasy 9.
honestly, you know, I'm thinking of the tragedy in 7, and that's right up his alley.
In 7?
Uh-huh.
True.
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Technically, there's a lot more tragedy in 9, though, and then you have the
I
story
think
thrown
so
in.
too. I think we just Final Fantasy in general would be right up the Great Bard's alley.
What kind of place is this? Oh, okay, there's the way back.
You do realize that you went there to get an extra life and you just lost a life.
I did, and I could have gotten it easier.
Willie P. Shakes would be a hard Minecraft RPer.
Also, Doki Doki Literature Club. That's funny.
You know, it's funny you mentioned Final Fantasy IX because the opening of Final Fantasy and the, oh my gosh, why did I never realize that?
There we go. What?
Okay, so I was just about to say that the play at the beginning of Final Fantasy is very Shakespearean.
Well, yeah,
And
that was another reason why I kind of went with that as my
the
choice.
name of the playwright is Lord Avon, right?
Yes.
Shakespeare was born in Stratford-upon-Avon. So, literally, the name Lord Avon is a reference to William Shakespeare.
Yes,
I
that's
did not make
awesome.
that connection until just now.
The wizards and I have worked out a little deal. If you simply pay a small toll, they'll be happy to raise these steps and let you pass.
Uh-huh.
You have chosen wisely, Spyro.
Speaking of, what's your favorite part about the upcoming Minecraft update?
Boxes.
Oh, you darn cats. Get back up.
There you go. You gotta kind of predict it, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the foxes there, but more than that, like, the new crafting system looks good. The new cooking system looks good. There's so many new things that they're introducing to Minecraft that I'm excited to see come about.
No! Darn it. I was trying to time
Well,
it.
I'm watching all of our lives dwindle away to nothingness.
It was gonna happen eventually. You've done the same thing.
Yes, I have. But not quite so rapidly.
It's happened. Might
You pay
actually
400
be-
gems for stairs and they don't work properly. Fraud! Is it weird to be editing videos while listening to Baku's stream? Not at all, Bumbler. Not at all. You know,
I've said it before, streams are great for multitasking.
yeah, Leah does that all the time.
I do, I really do. I work from home, so I have a studio here, and I very often pull up the stream while I'm working.
It's Biddy! Yay! That one was happy.
Cute.
Oh, what's in there? Okay, what was the point of this? Oh, that was close.
That was very close.
There has to be a point to that.
Had to aim for the cat, but I don't know if there's anything else to it.
I'm sure you'll find it eventually.
Yeah, we'll go back to it.
Love my home studio. Wish I didn't have to leave it.
There's no time
So why are
to
you leaving your home studio?
Azrael and his cat armies are about to steal a poor princess.
Like dragons are cool.
I love dragons.
Dragons are awesome.
I make a bunch of plush dragons.
Yeah, I love my home studio. I mean, it kind of doubles as a music studio and a streaming studio, but still, it's a, I've got everything I need to both stream and write music right here, and I love it. And
I absolutely love going to work in the studio so much. It's so nice.
But alas, my bank account beckons me to faraway lands.
Yep. Hey, Raven.
It's an hour to commute. Okay, I see.
Oh.
Yeah, if we move this year, I'm gonna miss having this big studio. I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to have a studio space. I'll need a studio space.
I certainly hope so, because I've tried to set up all my equipment in the bedroom, and it does not work.
Yeah.
I outgrew that really, really fast.
So I know that I'll need a studio space, but I doubt I'm gonna get a studio space as big and as nice as what I currently have.
We've
I
been
mean,
spoiled.
my studio space is probably like 3 times the size of my bedroom. It's a pretty decent size. It's the size of a decent living room, actually. It's a pretty good size studio. You like cats and dogs? We do. We have. I love dogs. I would really love to have a husky sometime. Huskies are so beautiful. We used to have a Chusky, and those are some great dogs. Which is a Chow Husky mix. We have 2 cats, and they're, I think, asleep on my bed right now. They might wander in later. But yeah, we have 2 cats, and they're amazing little miscreants that, despite all they do, we love.
Yep. I call them albino imps.
My living room is my studio. My computer is hooked up to a monitor, drawing tablet, and 54-inch TV. Yeah, I've got a. See, I'm not even sure what the measurements are. Do I have?
Are you trying to murder my phone?
Not intentionally. I used to have measuring tape in here somewhere. Oh, there it is.
What's going on?
I don't know. Is it frozen?
It is frozen.
Oh no.
Oh, you caused a disruption.
Yo, Lars! Happy to have the lurk. Try pausing and unpausing.
I can't.
Look at her smile.
Is the controller? No, the controller's not dead.
Okay. Okay, this is not good.
No, it's not.
She looks nervous. Like, look at that smile.
Yeah, she does. Thank heavens this autosaves.
Yeah, you might have to reboot the game.
I think so. It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
So, yep, it is frozen. So... Whoop.
Nope.
Wrong end.
You have to hit the option button.
Option button. Okay.
There you go. Close application.
Yep, it's clear you play this way more than I do.
It's sad that I don't know the dimensions of my own monitor. Let's see here. I've got a 23-inch. Yeah, 24-inch. No, 23. I got a 23-inch monitor as my main monitor. And then I got a secondary monitor over here, which is a 19-inch. And then my third monitor is my laptop monitor, which is a 15-inch. So a 23, a 19, and a 15. And I love my 3-monitor setup. It's great because I've got, like for streaming, I've got the main game right here. And then I've got chat and my dashboard up here. And then I have OBS right down here. So everything, all that I can see. Beautiful background. Oh, thanks. I love that background.
I think they meant the Spyro background, though.
I thought they were talking about the Kingdom Hearts background.
Could have been either. They're both beautiful backgrounds either way. Oh, yeah, when it comes to me, technically my bedroom is my studio when it comes to digital art. The other room, completely dominated by the studio, or the sewing studio. So, what color is Fortnite?
It's a good question.
It would have to be silver.
It's kind of concerning that we're probably getting somewhat close to halfway through the third world, and we're only 44% of the way through this game.
Okay, so you were talking about the Kingdom Hearts background.
Okay, I thought so.
I enjoyed that background. I'm kind of sad because I'm going to have to redo this whole level again.
You think it's the whole level?
Yes, it's the whole level.
Oh, man. Oh, well. Just hopefully it doesn't freeze again. He's the budget knight.
I've got to get used to timing my jumps with these guys.
Yeah, you have to jump after he fires, not before. Because he tracks you before he fires. Tracks you before he fires. Oh, I love how they clean themselves. I didn't notice that.
Nope.
Yeah, you're jumping before he fires.
Hey, I did the after he fired the second time. I still got hit. So, needed more distance.
Wouldn't that be sad if you get all the way to the end and it just freezes again?
I'm halfway expecting that, to be completely honest.
Yeah, that would not be good. This is, what's the name of this area?
Charmed Ridge. I still love the glitch that happens when you're battling Riptide.
Let's see what I can find here. Ah, yeah, we're not the only person. There's something on Reddit. Anyone have this problem? Charmed Ridge. The princess. Game completely froze. Wow.
What?
Okay, stop. Stop right now. Go ahead and quit the game. So someone else had this problem, said that they went through the level 3 times and still ended up frozen there. They had to completely restart the PlayStation in order to fix it.
Really?
So let's give the PlayStation a quick reboot.
I don't want to replay this level again.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault it freezes.
Part of me's like, go to a different level and let him do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna replay it. We need to see what happens. So
yeah, we do.
Okay, random question: are the items in Mega Man that restore all your junk called the E-Tanks? I have no idea.
I can't remember. You know, I think they are. I do think they are, but I never really got into Mega Man. I didn't. Here we come.
We are counting down the days to Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
gonna be really exciting.
I am so looking forward to Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I just started playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross to see how far I can get into the game because I thought it was just a throwaway mobile game. I had no idea until Friday that the story in Union Cross, which was Chi, or Key, I think is how it's pronounced. I had no idea the importance of the story in that mobile game. So now I'm playing it. All right. Oh. Who's not? I paid off my pre-order today. Can't wait until 9 p.m. the 28th. It's going to be fun. So you guys, anybody picking it up 9 p.m. on the night of the 28th, you have 22 hours to play as much as you can. Because come 7 p.m. on the 29th, we're playing it.
Yep.
So, get through as much as you can before we get on it. I can't wait. I legitimately can't wait. And that, again, that's going to be Tuesday through Saturday every night. We're going to be on Kingdom Hearts 3.
This might have to be something, because usually when we play Kingdom Hearts, we take turns with the worlds. And, granted, a lot of them you have to return to them anyway. But since it's brand new to both of us, we might have to switch off a lot more often so we can both experience each and every world. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
No, Siri, I do not want you.
Hey Siri, call me Batman. Mine did it.
Ha! Mine didn't.
Hey Siri.
I'm listening.
What's my name?
In Siri settings, tap on my info and then choose yourself from your contacts.
Huh, she didn't know who I am. That's weird.
Wow. Shows how much Siri loves you.
There. No, I am not Robin! I'm Darth Vader. Didn't you see my mask the other day?
No, they concluded the other day that I am Batman and you are the Robin to my Batman.
I am not the Robin to your Batman.
You are the Robin to my
I
Batman.
am not the Robin to your Batman.
You are. I mean, you started it when you told my Siri to call me Batman.
But I told her to call me Batman, not you.
But you knew it would be me.
No. Siri just can't tell the difference between me and you, that's all.
No. You did it with the intention of Siri calling me Batman. You can't go back on that. Why else would you do it?
No.
So, the chat concluded, you are the Robin to my Batman. That's just how it is. And Foxy has a point. The 8-ball does not lie.
Troll Hunters, the Batman, were both Robin. Well, there's enough Robins to go
you
around.
are the Troll Hunter. Jim says you are the Robin to her Batman. See, Jim knows what we're talking about.
Can I just be the Joker?
You're not wicked enough. To
I'm
be the
not.
Joker.
I know.
Batman.
Audio desync. Is it with the? Where's the audio desync? Is it with us? Real bad desync. Is anybody else noticing an audio problem? 'Cause I'm not noticing anything. I can be Penguin. No. Oh, why is the game minimized? Oh, sorry. I forgot to switch it back after we got back in the game. Thank you for letting me know.
I can't, whenever I hear Penguin, I can't think of the older Penguin anymore. I think of Cobblepot.
Yes. We need to watch that again. That was a good series. Which he made a good Penguin.
He made a very good Penguin, and I also very much loved Fishing Pete.
Can I be a penguin? Not the penguin, just a random penguin in the middle of
penguin.
nowhere.
Ah! Whoa, you're still alive. Our newest follower has an interesting name.
Is it a bad thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Oh yeah, no, that was from last stream. Yeah, I noticed that. That was a very interesting name. It's a fart booty. Are you one of the penguins in Madagascar? Okay. The best characters of Madagascar were the monkeys. And they had less screen time than anyone else.
Yes, of course we're gonna go throw a poo with them. Oh,
Of course we're going to poo at them.
I see. I know what to do.
Gasp, she knows.
I know. It happens once in a while, guys.
This does make sense. Ah. There we go. Yes. Oh, look, there's a rocket.
I got that move there too.
It's so satisfying to see those rockets go.
It really is.
At least he's just special, but not problematic. This is true. This is why I really didn't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the reset fixed it. Good. Yeah, it seemed like it was just on your ends, Kai, so... Can you get rid of the rook?
The what?
The rook. Looks like a chess piece, a rook.
Oh.
I guess not. Turned my head away for a second, then glanced back, and I swear I thought Spyro was a giraffe for
I'm sorry,
a second.
when you said rook, I wasn't thinking chess piece. I
were
was
thinking
thinking
bird.
the bird. I was
Ah,
I
yeah.
was looking for a bird, and I was just like, I do not see a bird.
Raven, how you doing?
Spyro the giraffe. Interesting.
Okay, now I kind of want to see what a giraffe-dragon hybrid would look like.
I don't think the neck would be as long as a giraffe's would be, but I think it would be longer than average for a dragon.
Yeah. This is an interesting puzzle.
Not sure if I'd call it much of a puzzle.
This level definitely borrows a lot of ideas from the first Spyro in a very good way.
Okay.
And I appreciate it.
I am lacking sparks.
Yes, you are. Please don't die. Found a giraffe dragon. Yay! So how close are you to where you were? Oh, please get us sparks. Yay! And don't... No! There was something over there.
I know, there's plenty of things over here.
Oh, I mean something shining, like it could either be a fairy to zap you or a butterfly. There we go. Okay.
I got that one.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be something that could help you out there. I mean, a zappy fairy would have been great because then it would have saved you.
Butterflies are still good though.
That sound reminds me, I could tell you guys a code to enter in. It's purely cosmetic, but less than gameplay.
Oh, is it,
we've tried all the codes.
Is it one of the color codes? Yeah, we've been doing a lot of those already.
Yeah, they're pretty fun, but you know, I'm sorry, I just like my normal purple dragon.
No,
Oh, go look at that waterfall.
Huh?
Go look at that waterfall. That's just pretty.
It's party.
I like that. The backgrounds in this game are so gorgeous.
They are. I love them so much.
Okay, so which world in Kingdom Hearts 3 are you guys most excited about?
Oh,
Hi,
I was just
Spyro.
about to ask you
Isn't
before.
Prince Asriel just the dream?
I know I got sidetracked.
The other
I
fairies
was
and
also
wizards
meaning to
won't let
say
us get
what
married. So we're
Kingdom
going
Hearts
to
3
elope.
world are you
By
excited
the
to play
way,
in?
Asriel says you can have this egg if you don't tell anyone where we went.
So they want to get married.
Yep.
That's funny.
I like him. He's a cool looking prince.
He's a cool looking prince indeed. Is that a skull earring?
Yes, it is. Ah, yes. Did you hear the purr?
Yes, I did.
That was great. Ooh, yeah, Big Hero 6. How far into this game are we? We are 45%, I think, into the last game. So we've 100% of the first two games. Actually, technically 120% of the first game. And now we are 45% into the last game.
I am totally with Brizzle. I'm excited to play in San Francisco.
San Francisco will be fun.
That is the beginning.
Yeah, I'm also excited for... Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. We already had
Yes.
that.
Toy Story and Monsters is going to be interesting. We've got Pixar Worlds coming out this
Yeah,
time.
Toy
That's
Story is gonna be
really
fun.
Interesting. I knew that was coming.
Need sparks.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Tangled World. Best Disney
Yes,
movie. Come
yes,
at me.
yes.
I'm not sure if I go as far as to call it the best Disney movie, but the best Disney movie of the new generation, of the, I can't remember what they call it now, but, you know, it's the second golden age, whatever it is. Honestly, one of the best movies of modern time.
It really is. I can't wait to play that world. It's gonna be so amazing.
The Renaissance. And then they call this... No, this isn't the Renaissance. The Renaissance was the no, the Renaissance was the second Golden Age.
Yep.
We're in the... Oh, I can't remember the name of this Disney generation. It's got a name.
Oh, I keep getting turned around. We're
Best
liking
modern one,
Spyro
let's go with that,
3
yeah.
So far.
Okay, now I'm curious. What'd you say?
Raven was asking what we thought of Spyro 3, and I said we're really liking it so far. Uh-oh, it's one of these.
Oh, I hate those.
Excuse me. I have been getting the hiccups all day today.
Here we go, the 9 eras of Disney. That's what I was saying, not generations, but eras. So you've got... You've got the pre-Golden Age with Mickey Mouse and all things just starting. Then you got the Golden Age, which lasted from 37 to 42, which, you know, has your classic Sleeping Beauty, Snow White films.
Right.
Then you have the wartime era, which is, yeah, when you have the weird stuff like the Three Caballeros and Melody Time and Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, the ones that are very forgettable. And then the Silver Age after that, the Dark Age, which we don't talk about, the Renaissance, which is our childhood,
Yep.
the second Golden Age, the Post-Renaissance, which is also known as the second Dark Age, and we are in...
Oh, no, this is not possible.
the Revival era, that's what this is called, or the second Renaissance.
So,
Okay.
Raven's asking what is our favorite Disney princess?
Okay, first of all, Destroya, what age does Lion King fall in? That's the Renaissance.
That's Renaissance, yep.
Or the second Golden Age. So there's the Renaissance and then the post-Renaissance, which I think comes in right around the time of Tarzan or shortly after. Dinosaur definitely falls into that. And then you have the post-Renaissance, which is when things took a dive again. And there's a bit of debate over whether Bolt or Tangled ushers in the Revival era. I think
They're all alive again.
I think Bolt was the last film of the post-Renaissance era, but it was definitely one of the better ones of that era. Along with Emperor's New Groove. Bolt and Emperor's New Groove are like two of the only films of Disney's post-Renaissance that are actually good. Everything else was just kind of either meh or downright terrible.
Yeah. No!
Dark Age 2, yeah, exactly. Chicken Little, Meet the Robinsons. Chicken Little was definitely in that. Bolt was surprisingly good, but still really forgettable. I love Bolt.
I absolutely love Bolt.
Bolt is a great film.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen Tangled or Big Hero 6, maybe I should. Yes, Kai Goers.
Does Shaylin
okay.
know that you haven't seen
Kaigo,
Tangled?
you are focused on catching up with Kingdom Hearts before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. You really need to focus on making sure you've watched all the movies, because their plots are essential as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Disney's Emoji Blitz. No, I can't say that I have. I don't know if she knows. Well, she's gonna know soon, because I know somebody who's gonna tell her.
Should I call her right now on stream?
Sure, why not?
Oh, come on, Cat.
You know, put her on speakerphone. Let her know right off that she's on stream and everybody can hear her. and we're gonna tell. We're gonna tell on you.
He's probably telling her right now because we're about to call her up.
Except there's a delay, so he doesn't even know yet. He knows now.
He knows.
Put it up there.
Moshi moshi.
Hi, so you're on stream, so say hi to everybody. Now, there's something that came up that really needs to be remedied.
I'm scared.
Are you aware that your boyfriend has never seen Tangled?
No, I was not aware.
He's never seen Tangled. You need to fix this.
He's also never seen Big Hero 6, which, that's not as big of a sin, but never seeing Tangled, yeah, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Okay, I think I can explain the Tangled as it was his ex that watched all the Disney movies and he wasn't really into them.
Uh-huh.
But
I didn't even know about Big Hero 6. To me, that's a bigger deal than Tangled.
But Kingdom Hearts, you have to watch Tangled before playing Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay.
I'll make sure he watches it.
Okay, good. We have faith in you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Problem solved.
Yes, it is now fixed.
Who are you talking to? That was Shaylin, also known as Kygoer's girlfriend.
Yes.
Big Hero 6 not seeing it is a sin. Okay, it is. I love Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 is a great, I almost said game. It's a great film.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I kind of want to watch it again. I know we saw it not long ago, but I want to see it again.
Rolls eyes. Wow, there she is. There she is.
Hi.
We summoned thee.
We did indeed.
Metro is really getting a little raw. I'm gonna get something coated, something smooth
and chocolatey.
Rich and chocolatey.
I wouldn't mind some.
I'll see what I can find.
Well, glad we could amuse you, Shay. And Kygoers. We're here to make people laugh. Laughter is healthy.
I have something for you.
What has you got for me? It is a Hershey hug! I love Hershey's hugs.
Justin, we need to remedy these lapses in your mind.
Yes, remedy this so he can finally see the light.
Yes.
And at last I see
It's Mo!
the light.
At Mo's Tavern.
And it's like the fog has lifted.
Hey, hold on just a minute, I'll see. Hey, we need to see more bots! Can we see more bots? Wait a minute. Listen, little kid, if I ever get my hands on you. That's actually really a really easy voice to do with my throat messed up right now.
That's funny.
Oh, I love Mo. Mo's awesome.
Mo is amazing.
Mo's Tavern.
It's okay, Jim.
See you later.
Legion will take over one of these days.
I read it wrong. Wait, where was that from? It's from The Simpsons.
No. You're welcome, Shay. Oh, I gotta start over with the jar.
Oh no.
I'm not very fond of this thing.
I can tell.
No!
Oh. Did that hurt?
Yeah.
When was the last time you got zap saved?
I'm not sure. Hopefully not long ago. This is fine.
Excuse me. Still looking. At least I wasn't like, I've never seen Frozen or Moana. I could have forgiven Frozen.
I think anybody can forgive him for Frozen.
I've only seen Frozen once. Here's more hugs.
Here's what you do regarding Frozen. Go and look up the summary for the film. That's all you need to know for Kingdom Hearts.
No. Go watch how it should have ended.
Yes, go watch how it should have ended.
Oh yeah, did they announce a Frozen world for Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes.
Okay, I figured.
Dude, more than announced it. They showed it.
Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna be fighting over who does that world.
Regarding... You do it. No, you do it. No, you
Yep.
do it. Regarding Moana, because we've talked about Moana in Kingdom Hearts. I said I couldn't really see it being a world, but I could see Maui being an amazing summon, especially with all the things he can turn into. Technically, Moana would make a good world because it's the darkness that's spreading to take over.
Oh, that's
it
true.
falls right in line with the theme of Kingdom Hearts, and also Troll Hunter is hosting us. Thank you, Troll Hunter.
And I do remember the I do remember it now, the trailer. So. Yeah, we're just not the biggest Frozen fans, and part of that's because of the.
Part of it's just because of the hype.
Part of it's because of the hype.
Everybody hyped Frozen, and I think everyone else just got sick of it.
Yeah, a lot of it's the music. I found the music very forgettable. Let It Go was an amazing song.
It was an amazing song, but it's been played to death.
I left the theater saying, "Let It Go" was awesome.
Is this a little tiny Robin Hood?
It looks like it.
He's adorable.
Maui would be the best summon. I agree.
Oh
my gosh! Oh my god!
Maui
Look,
would be a great.
It's a Funko Pop figurine. It is a Funko Pop figurine.
It totally is.
Wow.
According to legends, there's a golden goose at the top
Jack.
of this here mountain. I want to be the first person to the top so I can grab it.
Wow. If Funko Pop had a video game.
No kidding.
Wow, you're not wrong.
They were magic, but I can't make them do anything. You can have a couple if you like.
He's terrifying. He is. Oh, it's Jack.
Yeah, I just said. Jack and
Okay.
Beanstalk. That's the problem with Let It Go. It was a good song, but it was just so overplayed, especially by children, that people got so sick of it.
Oh, is this another plant the seed thing? It is. I've lost my pencil.
Hello, Mr. Frog. Goodbye.
Froggy.
Okay.
Hate everything about Let It Go and all the remixes. Like I said, it was the only good song in that movie, and that's why it was so popular. You know, there were some people singing "Do You Want to Build a Snowman," but that song was just hugely annoying and regrettable to me.
It felt like
forgettable.
And you're gonna have to forgive me because I don't know like all the credits for music or anything, so I don't mean any offense. But what it felt like was they put a master to work on writing Let It Go. And then they just left the rest of the songs in the movie to the interns.
They let the other songs go.
Do you still remember what Let It Go is really about?
I can't remember what they said it was, yeah.
Flatulence.
Oh, yeah!
That's perfect, a girl is gone.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Didn't mean to do that.
I forgot all about that.
Explain.
Well, there's not much to explain. Hold on. So I'm going to read you the lyrics of Let It Go. And I want you to keep this in mind. This song is about flatulence, okay? Keep that in mind as I read this. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in. Heaven knows I've tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. The gurglers have to be, yeah. Conceal. Don't feel. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're gonna say. Let the storm rage on. Yeah. I mean, it's about flatulence. It's totally about flatulence.
All about flatulence. Let's see, what are they talking about?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to figure that out myself. Who reminds you of Alvin the Chipmunks?
The Funko Pop guy.
Oh.
I remember the first time in forever. Oh, because the art, some of those paintings were risque. Okay.
This is from Frozen, and it's about a fart?
It is about a fart.
It's like that. That's the central message of Frozen. It's about flatulence.
It's flatulence. Nothing else. Plain and simple. Oh, right here. There.
Oh, look, there you are.
How did you get up here? Why
Yeah, no
are you
kidding.
making me do all this?
I found this egg on the way up here. I think it was laid by a golden goose.
It's just creepy.
He's
We're
very
almost
creepy.
to the top.
If Elf on a Shelf was animated. Yeah.
You've been doing great so far.
It's that level of creep, guys.
Yep. The other thing about Frozen is that there was such a huge hype over the fact that there were two princesses. And some people might see this as being a very big deal, but personally, I do not. Go ahead.
One of the bigger things wasn't the fact that it was two princesses, but instead of the theme being love between a man and a woman, it was about sisterly love.
See, and that, I think, is a very good thing for them to put in it. That
I
really
agree.
did
I
enjoy
think
about
that's
it.
a beautiful
But,
message.
there were a lot of people who actually told me there's two princesses, that's why it's a huge deal, especially to the younger generation. And, you know, I was just like, I compare it to Tangled. And Tangled is just like leagues better, you know?
Real troll hunter. It's a reminder that even royals have to fart. Okay, Jack, he kind of reminds, not entirely, but he kind of reminds me of, and I can't, Coraline, with those button eyes.
Oh, Coraline.
You seeing it?
Oh, I am.
Coraline is a creepy, creepy film.
That wasn't creepy. You were supposed to go on the ground.
You missed. Oi, you missed.
You missed. Oh, you were supposed to hover, buddy.
Oh, you still missed.
Look at that windmill way out there.
That's pretty cool. Boingy?
Nah! Yeah.
Trouble with the toadstool, eh?
Yes!
You can do it! Yay!
I did it!
Hey, Lee, you missed a gem in that pit down there.
I don't care. It can rot.
Oh, you're... He's already watching Tangled.
Oh my gosh, seriously? That was fast.
You know what? I haven't seen Tangled in a long time. We need to watch Tangled.
We do, and I'm seriously wanting the art book for Tangled. I'm surprised it's taken me so long to actually get it, and I need to take care of that before the prices start going up.
Actually, there's a lot of people suggesting that if you want to buy Disney DVDs, now's the time, because with Disney about to launch their streaming service, there is concern that they're going to really start pulling back the availability of their DVD releases.
What's your thoughts?
I don't know. You know, calling out for it creepy, that's okay. That's okay. Better you than me.
Hey,
You don't have a camera trained on
if you took a nap, that means, that meant you, I can't talk today. I cannot word. If you needed a nap, that means you clearly needed it. So I support it.
Yay for nap time.
Kaigoers told us that he had never seen Tangled before, so we took it upon ourselves to call his girlfriend and be like, your boyfriend's never seen Tangled. Fix this.
Okay, Troll Hunter, I am wrapping Blu-ray into that.
Yeah.
Yes, it is 2019. A lot of people most people should have Blu-ray by this point, but there are a lot of people that still have DVD, and in fact, to a lot of people, DVD is still viable. up until last year, up until last summer, I would say, we still had a 720p television. And you know what? DVD upscaled on the PS4, playing on my 720p television, actually looks fairly decent. Now, it's not fantastic, but it's watchable. When we got the 1080p TV and tried to watch a DVD on it, no, it's terrible. We had to stick to Blu-rays at that point. But a lot of people are going 4K, and at that point, yeah, you need to be on Blu-ray. DVD is ugly. DVD's only ugly if you're upscaling it too much. You know, you have to keep in mind, I come from the era of VHS, where DVD actually means, oh my gosh, this looks amazing.
Yep.
Blu-ray is expensive, that is true. And yeah, again, you know, Troll Hunter resolution is so low, it's very dependent upon your situation. Now, a lot of what I do is, you know, I might play a DVD on my laptop or something like that, which that looks just fine, honestly. But to play it on a 1080p television, no, you've got to have a Blu-ray for that. You come from that same era. See, there you go. It's just, it's all relative. It really is all relative.
I'm feeling this is like really simple, but it's stumping me.
I still have tons of DVDs that I still watch, that I still use. You still had your VHS DVD up to this year? Yeah, there we go. I need to get a new VCR. A used VCR. New VCRs are ridiculously high, but I need to get a VCR because there are a ton of home movies. I have my senior video from high school. I have a lot of things that I need to digitize. And now that I've got this capture card, I can do that. So I really need to get a VCR. Actually, I think my grandparents have a spare one that I could use. But I need to get a hold of a good VCR and digitize a lot of these VHS tapes that I have. Yeah, HD DVD didn't last long. You know, I think if people were smart, they waited out that battle.
Yeah.
You know, it was DVD, or I mean, it was HD DVD versus Blu-ray. It was the same thing as, was it Betamax versus VHS? What was the other one? What was the VHS competitor? That's a little before my time. But VHS won, even though it was the not the best option. But because of, I think JVC or RCA owned that and was able to... It's a fascinating story. I don't remember it exactly, but you should look up the VHS war. It's a very fascinating story. Because that's when you were young. Yep. Is this story different than the Rapunzel that I remember from my childhood? Oh my gosh. I can't.
I feel so bad for Kaigoers.
Kaigoers, just watch it.
Just watch it.
Who wants to see old high school VHS tapes? I'm actually singing and dancing in a dress on that video.
Singing I Feel Pretty.
Yep. Yeah, I feel pretty. Our choir did a... It was... Okay, so our choir director was really a drama teacher who took the job because she needed it. But she was a good choir teacher, don't get me wrong. But, you know, she was a drama teacher first. Yeah. Her husband was the choir teacher.
Creepy's like me! I want to see it!
So anyway, we did kind of a musical review for our spring choir concert. And all of the guys dressed up in dresses and came out on stage singing I Feel Pretty. And we told nobody. And the entire theater just erupted in laughter. It was a great moment. It was a really great moment. High school VHS, but VHS was obsolete already in 24. This was 2004, buddy. I graduated in 2004. Now, granted, DVD was there, and our senior video we did release in DVD, but it was an extra cost, and I was just like, you know what, I'll just take the VHS. I didn't really fully appreciate how higher of a difference VHS was, and I was on the senior video team. But see, at that point, we really didn't even have we had one DVD player, and
okay,
that was...
Sorry, is this plainly evident to you somehow? Because it isn't to me. I feel like I'm missing something really plain.
I just turned 18. Buddy, I just turned 33. I'd take 18 in a heartbeat.
18 would be
Actually,
nice.
no, I wouldn't. I would take...
No, 22.
22.
22.
22. I'd go back to 22. I wouldn't go back to 18.
Yep.
I'd go back to 22.
I don't like Jack anymore. I don't like him making me do his crap. There you go.
If there's any 22-year-olds in the chat, enjoy it, embrace it. It's not gonna last forever.
It's gonna pass by really quickly. I was thinking about grabbing one of the ones from earlier and using 3, but I think you need to use all the ones from earlier just to get to this point.
Yeah.
So I almost doubled back and did that, but I don't think you can.
To make what?
To make 3 mushrooms instead of a flower, because if there were 3 mushrooms, there wouldn't be a problem. Wait, give it to me.
You just figured it out, didn't you?
I think so.
I figured it out first.
Yeah!
I figured it out.
Yeah, me!
Yay, Foxy26. Yep. Yeah, you're going exactly where I was going.
Oh, if I'd only finished that line of thought earlier. Watch it go. Did it go?
Actually, this wasn't where I was going with it.
Where were you going with it?
Graduation of 05 here, yay!
No, get the seed. Thank you.
I want that seed.
No. Stop falling. Oh, I can make pollen.
Yes, you can. Yay!
Yay!
I was actually going to make that one flower right there.
No, I already tried that.
Okay.
Where'd the other one go? There it is. Almost done with Fortnite.
Yay! Oh, Fortnite.
Hello, Goose.
How?
Go away!
At last, I found the legendary golden goose. You can have another one of its eggs as a souvenir.
26 is a weird age so far. It only gets weirder.
That is not a goose egg.
That is the ugliest goose I've ever seen.
Yes, it is.
Which is weird, because if you think about it, the ugly duckling is a goose. So
Yep.
this is uglier than the ugly duckling.
I thought the ugly duckling was a swan.
It is a swan. I know my stories! I know them so well!
That's the ugliest goose I've ever seen.
He agrees with me, though.
There
It was
you
an
go.
ugly goose.
There you go. Okay, so now what?
Where's the go home thingy? Okay, first off.
You senior choir was awesome. So you graduated the year after I did, Shaylin. So you would have had, Spires. Terry Spires. You would have had her, right? Wait, were you in... I don't remember you being in choir my senior year. Were you only in choir your senior year? Or were you in Girls' Glee? Because I was in mixed chorus. Now I'm trying to pull together these events.
Yeah, Shay was interesting when it came to high school because she was in high school when we both were.
Yeah.
It's always been when I entered a level of schooling, you were just getting out of it.
Mhm.
So
See, and I don't really remember her when I was at school.
well, you guys probably just didn't notice each other.
We never crossed paths.
Yeah, you never crossed paths. You were one of how many students?
I think we had about 400 in our school.
So yeah.
High school's easy compared to the real world. I remember thinking, this is the worst back then, man. If I could only know how much adulting sucks. Yeah, adulting can have its rough moments, but you know what? It can also have its rewarding moments. It just depends on your perspective and how you looked at it. You were in mixed? Okay, were you your junior year in mixed? Were we in choir together and I just didn't remember? Did you go to New York City at the end of your senior year? Or junior year. The end of your
Yeah,
junior
it
year.
would've been her junior year.
Yeah, it was my senior year. High school was not much fun. I had a lot of fun with high school, but like I was in band and choir and drama. I was in all that stuff, so I made the most out of my high school years.
High school was a weird time for me because, like I said, I got sick during my sophomore year, and then I started this home study, but then I moved, and I had to go to work right away. And after the season ended, as far as work was concerned, I was just kind of tired of things and went and got my GED on basically an advanced sophomore / early junior education. Something like that. So, you know, I had a really good no, don't die. Gosh. I had a really good freshman year, and for however long I was there for my sophomore year, I don't know why I keep screwing this up, I enjoyed that as well. But yeah, other than that, I didn't have your typical high school experience. So.
Second chair trumpet, I was first chair trumpet. Creepy, you are one of the most sweetest people I know. Nobody should be picking on you. Most sweetest, that came the sweetest. It's either sweetest or most sweet. You can't be most sweetest.
She is one of the sweetest.
It's a double plural. Making up classes is tough. I missed out singing with theater kids. Oh, let's see. I was in choir and it was fun, but I had to make up classes because I left before finishing. Oh, that's sad. You died it. You died it, Leah. I had to make up physics. Oh man, that's rough. That is rough.
This level's taken a while.
Yes, it is.
Longish while.
Something I'm at, that's good. Getting over stuff like that is very important. Long story short, I was set up for choir all 4 years, but it got moved and bounced back until just. Oh man, that is sad. I actually got out of choir my sophomore year. So our school had 2 choirs. There was a girls' glee choir, which was just kind of it was a throwaway choir. It was an easy A for those who needed their fine arts credit. And then there was mixed chorus, which was it was the auditioned choir. It was the serious choir, the one that went to contests, the one that did everything. And I was in that choir, the mixed choir, my freshman year. And then sophomore year, we got a new choir director who I couldn't stand. And she switched him around. She made the girls' glee choir the serious choir that went to contests and did all the serious stuff. And she made the mixed choir the throwaway choir that she didn't care about. And I mean, she didn't care about it. And I'm not a girl, so I couldn't be in girls' glee. So after the first semester, I dropped it. I dropped it because it's like she didn't care about us. The Christmas concert was crap because we didn't really do anything. We weren't going to go to any contests. So I said, no, I'm not doing this. And then she only lasted 1 year. My junior year, we got an amazing teacher, the one that I was telling you about, and she took both choirs seriously. If you wanted to be in mixed chorus and do some amazing things, you need to be there. And she took people who had never sung before and did amazing things with them. And yeah, I was back in choir from then on out. Yo, Arceus, what's up? Idiot players in Splatoon 2. You're livid for one reason.
It happens.
Choir always seemed fun, but never got. Oh, it's a ton of fun. Just never talk to people often.
Bumbler
Mostly
says,
read
but you
books
wore the
and
dress
wanted
and
to join
tried
people's
anyway to
college.
get into the choir.
What?
Bumbler says, but you wore the dress and tried anyway to get into choir.
Yeah.
Props for trying.
No,
man.
that was more my eccentric choir teacher making the whole men's section dress up in dresses. You have to stay in women's choir for 1 year before moving to. Okay, interesting.
Oh yeah, I was the one who was often picked on for stuff like that as well. More in middle school than in high school, but it definitely happened.
Yeah, I was picked on a lot in middle school, but in high school, I ended up I got into some band and choir and drama. I got into my own things. Oh, it's Fork Night.
Fork Night is awesome.
I was just looking it up actually.
Ha! Beat ya. And
That's
I'm the
great.
one playing a game. That is amazing.
But yeah, high school it was different. I made new friends, got into all sorts of stuff, and yeah, high school was great.
Yeah, high school was definitely a lot better than middle school for me.
Oh, middle school's terrible.
Public middle school was awful. Like I was treated like garbage by students and then by a particular teacher who humiliated me in front of my entire class and really did not care. In fact, I did not do what she accused me of doing, and when I tried to explain, she only cut me off, and she was just a bear of a teacher, honestly. So
yeah, I remember her.
That traumatized me. That actually traumatized me.
I did not like her as a teacher. In fact,
she did not like kids. She had no business being a teacher at all.
I transferred out of her class in 5th grade because
and I mean, she literally dragged me by my ear and held me up by my ear in front of the other students, and that whole thing was just really traumatizing. And when we went to speak to her about it a little later on, she claimed to not remember the incident at all.
Okay, I just want to say really quickly, yeah, Arceus, I know you've had a rough time, and that is rough, but you know what? You're in here now, and we're just going to relax and chill and enjoy some games. So, feel free to let go of your anger, let go of it, and enjoy some Spyro. I know, online games can be rough because people can be stupid, but there's nothing stupid about Spyro, so there we go.
But anyway, so I transferred from a public middle school to a public private school, and I was treated a lot better there, and it's very strange. Somehow, at some point, I developed more of a backbone, and it was interesting because I really wasn't going through much bullying at the time. So I didn't expect that to happen, but by the time I made it to high school, I kind of realized those kinds of things really didn't bother me anymore that I dealt with beforehand.
Okay, Shaylin, it was 5th grade. I think it was Mrs. Lowe. I think Lowe was her name.
No, it was not Lowe.
It wasn't Lowe?
I don't remember her name, but it wasn't Lowe. It's one of those names that if I heard it, I would know it.
She was the, as you come in from that 5th grade entrance on the very end of the middle school, it was the first classroom on your left.
Yes. I do remember that.
And I thought it was Lowe. I think it starts with an L.
Could even be, and I just don't remember, but I want to say it's not.
Oh, Fox, you were picked on by a sister duo. That's rough.
Oh, that is rough.
Reminds me of traumatic babysitter I had to deal with. I can't explain how it is now as helping a friend save their cockatiel. It may have had her. Oh, that's sad.
What's up?
Daycare kids were ruthless. Oh, destroys having to help a friend save a cockatiel.
Oh, wow.
Thinks it had a heart attack.
Oh, no.
Daycare, daycare wasn't too bad. I didn't mind daycare. Shark Game! How you doing?
So, this is a really weird and random story, but the talk of daycare reminded me of it. Oh, there it is. When I was in elementary school, I had these friends who were twins, and we would hang out pretty often. After school, they would go to the daycare, and I would see them kind of in the daycare playground outside.
They were also our neighbors.
They were also our neighbors. So my mother had picked me up from school for the day and was talking to a cousin of ours who taught in the middle school. Her son, my cousin, he was very ruthless back then. He wanted to play very roughly, and I did not want to be slammed against walls or lockers or get my neck in a chokehold. He was a brute. He really was a brute.
Who was this?
Dallas.
Oh,
Dallas,
yeah.
Dallas hurt.
Okay, yeah.
Dallas legit hurt. Like, this was...
He was a punk.
he was abusive.
Yeah.
I have no hard feelings toward him now. He's probably a different person these days, so I don't hold it against him. He was a middle school kid, you know, they're punks at that age. So anyway, I go running because I do not want to be anywhere near this kid, and he's chasing me, and I go to the tree right outside the daycare playground, and I'm trying to get up this tree away from him, and he grabs me. He's trying to pull me off this tree, and I'm hanging onto the tree, and my friends, who are the twins, are on the other side of the fence. They're like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, hey, how you guys doing? I'm hanging onto this tree. I don't want anything to do with this guy. So yeah, he's trying to pull me off of the tree. I'm freaking out, but at the same time, I'm talking to my friends who are on the other side of the fence while clutching onto the tree like a scared cat. Yeah, it was an interesting time. Where's the base? I wasn't paying attention, and this is why I cannot find the base.
Well, why don't you ask Sparks?
It's true. I can ask the dragonfly.
Violence is never the answer. This is true.
Oh, the visual. It was a weird moment. Because I think it was this thing where I was freaking out, but I didn't want them to know that I was freaking out.
Yeah.
You kind of, when you're young, there it is, you want to be tough in front of your friends.
Yep, you don't want them to think you're a wimp.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, what about eggs? How are we for eggs? Cat, Witch, Chaos. Oh, Sergeant Bird. What you can do.
Yeah, where was it? I saw the Agent 9 one, but I didn't see the Sergeant Bird one.
No, I thought I saw Sergeant Bird somewhere.
I just missed it then.
Oh, you must have thought it was Agent 9, but it was really Sergeant Bird.
I saw an Agent 9 one.
It wouldn't have been, because if there was an Agent... If there was an Agent 9 thing, then there wouldn't be just one egg left.
This is true, actually. So it was Sergeant Bird. Okay, we'll start this way then, because I think that's the quickest way to
Criminal Minds is a great show. I need to watch some more.
Ooh, Criminal Minds is an awesome show. When I was in daycare, I always just wanted to play with art stuff. My kids always came and destroyed it. Oh, that's sad.
I remember one time I was in 3rd grade, and we went to art, and the elementary art teacher was kind of mean. Remember her?
She's not memorable. You know, I tend to remember good teachers. I remember my kindergarten teacher. So teachers are people I tend to remember, and this one was forgettable. So
we were making Halloween things, and she had patterns that we could use to trace on the paper and cut it out and then glue the pieces together to make like a cat. And she never told us they were patterns. I thought it was just the pieces to glue together. So I glued the pattern pieces together to make my cat, not knowing they were just pattern pieces. Oh, she was so pissed off, and she held it up and humiliated me, saying...
I hate it when teachers do that. I hate it so much.
Oh, it was so humiliating, because I had no idea it was just a pattern.
Yeah. That's so sad.
Oh, creepy. Haunting of Hill House is spectacular.
I love Haunting of Hill House.
We actually watched the last episode on Halloween night, and
What was that?
The cockatiel is gone. Oh,
that's sad. Oh, it's up there.
There it is. Moment of silence for cockatiel. Was a good bird.
Yes, was a very good bird.
Sorry to hear that, seriously.
No, it is sad.
Hated elementary art class. You know who I'm talking about, Shaylin. Yeah, she was mean.
It is Sergeant Bird.
Good day,
Gosh
Spyro.
darn it.
I'd like to stay and chat, but I'm late for a...
The elementary library teacher wasn't very nice either. Like, she never...
Who?
The elementary library teacher.
Oh, the librarian. Yeah, she wasn't that
she
nice.
never centered me out or did anything bad specifically to me. Never yelled at me, never traumatized me. But day one that we were there, she flat out told us, I don't like children.
Wow.
And that was basically her way of saying, you behave or things are going to get nasty. Because she had absolutely no patience whatsoever.
Oh, creepy, you're rewatching it, okay.
Where have you been, James?
Good series to rewatch.
Supposed to meet in the temple an
Ben.
hour ago.
James, Ben.
And don't give me that old matters of national security line again. I guess it doesn't matter, though. The whole temple is full
Siri,
of
I wasn't
nasty
talking to
cat
you.
witches anyway. We'll just have to call off our date. That is, unless you want to battle the witches.
Yes, he does. Oh, this looks fun.
No, thank you, Siri.
Now, I liked our middle school art teacher. And I was actually sad after 6th grade, because I knew starting 7th grade I wouldn't be taking art anymore, just because... And I found art classes fun. I may not have been that great at it, but it was fun. But yeah, I knew that my schedule just wouldn't support art anymore, and it was kind of sad knowing that would be my last year of art.
I absolutely loved Mrs. Wallace.
Oh yeah, she was amazing. I loved her to
She was
death.
amazing.
I never had art with her, but she was still great. My locker was right across the hall from her class for 3 of my 4 high school years. No, actually 2. My sophomore and junior years.
Yeah, she was always fun to be around.
And her son was a friend of mine in band. In fact, we actually still chat on Facebook.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, Andrew. So, yeah, I got to know her a little bit through Andrew.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, this isn't good.
Ran into her a few months ago when you were in town.
Oh, how's she doing,
That's
Shay?
cool.
I ran into her once during our visit to, or one of our visits to Ava. Thing is, when you go to Ava Walmart, you never know who you're going to run into.
Yep. So yeah, a couple of visits ago, we ran into Mrs. Sperry, who was my old band teacher.
Yep, and it was quite a while ago now, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, but I did run into Mrs. Wallace.
Yes, they are cat witches.
Hey, cat witches are cool. Love me some cat witches. I gotta do the whole thing.
Can you just stand in one corner and fire at them?
No, because they're up high, so... I mean, they kind of home in on him, but not completely.
Oh man, they're insane. Every time my driving instructor was such a huge... Manual transmission.
Oh, I see those rocket launchers aren't just for show.
Wow, that's sad trolling. Yeah, never. I don't care how frustrated you get with a student. And see, being in the school now, I know this, but you can get really frustrated with students. It doesn't matter how frustrated you get. You can never let them think that they're worthless.
Yeah.
Never. Because you don't know what their home life is like. You have no idea what they're going through. And even if they are just a punk or a jerk, you can't let them see that they got to you. You just have to do your best with them. And try and help them out the best you can. You need to see if those windows are a skill point.
That's a good point, because I was wondering about them just a minute ago.
Yeah, take out that last window. Yep, I called it.
Good job.
It just felt like it.
Oh, it does. It's a very skill point sort of thing.
That was close. You still got your full sparks in this, so that's good.
We're fine. I don't think we're gonna get us.
The witch kind of looks cross-eyed down in the
Yeah, she does.
the portrait.
I must admit, James, I am impressed. There are still a few witches left, though, and this time they mean business.
Oh, how many more?
Turn the floor into deadly blue ooze.
Uh-oh.
Oh, do be careful.
Deadly ooze.
In other words, you can't land, but
Yeah.
I wasn't landing much anyway.
It's such a stereotypical witch's laugh. I love it.
It is. It's appropriate.
The funny thing is, you're probably doing more damage to this area than they are.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, man. Not just normal ooze, deadly ooze. Ooh.
Gas.
I can kind of see where it sounds like Ripperoo. Can you hear it, Leah?
Oh, Ripperoo, yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, though he wasn't a playable character, Ripperoo is probably my favorite character in Crash Team Racing. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah, you kind of got to get ahead of her, don't you?
Yeah, gotta get on her level too. She's too
She's
low.
low. Ooh. Got it.
You did it, James. Oh, I knew you weren't the leader.
They're just
of the
living in her home.
Hummingbird
We walk in and blow it up with
Resistance
rockets.
Movement
Yep.
for 9. Now we have the temple all to ourselves. But first,
All for a date.
I have a
Yep.
present for you.
Oh. Abby.
No kisses, just an egg. Could you unlock the bosses in the original CTR?
I think you can. I think you can race as Ripperoo.
I was not aware of that. All these years. I would love to race as Ripperoo.
Well, you get your chance soon.
Thank heavens. When does that come out again?
I can't remember. We're gonna have to look. Now, where's that exit?
Right over here.
Nice.
Wow. So we started at probably around 7:20, 7:30, right?
Yeah.
2 levels.
Just 2?
Not including the second boss.
Wow. Yeah, we have a long way to go.
We do.
Yeah. Guys, we are going to end it right there. It's late. I have to work tomorrow, so we're not going to raid because, like I said, I have to get straight to bed.
Yep.
But thank you guys so much for coming out. Thursday night, 9 o'clock Central Time. Be right back here because we are going to get back into Hyrule.
Yay!
We're going right back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's been since Spyro came out.
It has. It's been quite a while.
So it's been a while, and I think we get 2 streams. We get 2 streams in Breath of the Wild before we have to take another break for Kingdom Hearts
3.
But that'll be okay, and that break will last probably another month.
Yeah.
But you know, a couple chances to get back into Hyrule and get our feet wet. But oh, there's Sparks.
Noobles, I will contact you in Discord as soon as we finish up here. Talk to you about some tablets. So.
But thank you guys so much for coming out. A special thank you to Cup Noobles and Awful Falafel for your subscriptions. You guys are what keeps this stream alive and helps us to be able to buy new games. I would say about 90% of the games that we're buying this year, which is a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of new games coming out this year. I would say about 90% of the games coming out this year is coming from the support you guys give to the channel. And I thank you so much for that. It's what keeps us going and allows us to play these amazing games.
Yes.
But what I can't thank you enough for is just you guys being you. You guys being here with us, chatting with us. We had so many good discussions tonight.
Yes, we did.
And a lot of fun.
Honestly, my favorite part is the stream, is that, we do this because we can communicate with you guys and have these fun conversations, and it's just such a highlight. I love it so much.
It is.
And we say it a million times, but that's how true it is.
It is.
So
thank you guys for being you.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us and making this stream as great as it is. So you guys have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow, and we will see you on Thursday.
Yep.
Back in Hyrule.
Night, guys.